That's all I'm saying.
It looks like we're good to go, though. I think we're about ready, and Mr. Squeakers, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be our Braum Darius player, is going to be bringing it to the table, and I think we're on the double down here, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's going to be 2x assist. Okay.
Both Darius and Braum are quite good with 2x assists, because the Braum shoulder and the Braum forward attacking assist and the Darius shoulder are both really good to just put out twice. It's like their own version of my time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially with it having the Darius shoulder tackle with the Braum Unbreakable on point. Braum Unbreakable on point is a massive, literally a massive wall to have to overcome as we do bait the break here. It chucks out the Time Winder. Actually, for that late pickup, I like the idea there.
Yeah, but we did delay the air Time Winder enough to get the turnaround. We might just be losing Darius for our troubles. There it is. Soul Demon takes the first character. Just brought up anti-air.
Yeah, I mean, like, while Braum does have some cool stuff in the air, it takes him some time to cook. A lot of times, he doesn't have very good air burst options. He's doing things that are like 35 frames, and it's your fault if you were in the way for it.
I mean, like, you can see them coming, but it's a train, and you can't stop it.
Yeah, he's doing the Soulsborne boss thing, where he's standing over you, holding the sword up, and you're just rolling around underneath him, you know?
He's doing the big why I oughta.
Absolutely. Cave pass still working out well. Tries to go in with the low. Decent blocks here from Squeakers, but unfortunately he's going to get caught by the overhead. Forced to break.
Just full sends on the raw Time Winder, able to preemptively jump away, but the burst puts Mr. Squeakers closer to the corner, and that escapist Ahri has been so hard to deal with just about this entire bracket.
So smart there. Going into the 2H delayed S2 is such a strong situation from Ekko to be able to set up there, being able to have a special that you're pretty easily able to combo off of from pretty much anywhere on the screen, being able to cancel into the super, as well as potentially continue to juggle that assist behind it. A lot of upside to the situation here. As you can see, the high-low is just too strong.
Soul Demon also doing a good job of covering the gap in the forward S1. Hit the brakes. Hit the bricks. They're like they all the characters, they say like the same thing but just a little bit different. But there's a gap in that that you can parry. I don't know if Mr. Squeakers was ready, but whether or not, Soul Demon, they ran up and just completely covered it.
Not here, doubles up with the tag. Tries to go for the reset, a little greedy, but I definitely respect it. Unfortunately, it's gonna get sent to the wall, and that's gonna be the limit strike.
Oh no, that's gonna hurt. I don't blame you for bursting there. That's going to catch Ahri. They didn't parry it. Ekko takes the bleed, too.
Oh, and senses the throw in the corner. Abe absolutely able to get straight in again. H into the knockdown. It's going to be able to cut through with good damage and Unbreakable buff applied now. So the armor getting so much scarier. Unfortunately, though, that's just a wake-up parry.
It looks like they're going for that restand shenanigans, maybe a reset that maintains Unbreakable for Braum here, but they still just get opened up once more.
I'm surprised to not see us try and go in for the break there. Finally does in the end. Unfortunately, Dash is a little too close and the hard to blockable. While it's not truly an unblockable, the situation gets a little too messy for you, though. OTG, try to go again.
Oh, that's hitting both characters. You might just lose Darius for it. The longest 2x KO ever.
Maybe. No, it's just gonna be the limit strike. Gonna keep it safe and simple.
I don't know, sometimes it just gives you the free 2x KO even if it's two different combos.
And unfortunately whiffs out there on the attempt at the down forward S2. That DP, while it is very strong, it's just a little slow in certain situations and so committal to the side you're facing.
Oh no! Got him!
This projectile gotta go. Time Winder's so good!
It lasts forever. Giving the break bonus with the super long combo. But for a character like Ahri, it almost doesn't matter how much burst your opponent has until they're in Fury. Because you can just play super lame. Oh, and there's the freestyle. Because you're in freestyle, you have all that time to react to the burst. BB tag all over again, I swear.
Very nice limit strike. Chooses not to go for the fireball this time. Instead, it's just a staggered strike situation. We're going to go in for the jab, find the hit, and potentially set up for one more limit strikes. One more cycle through the situation should be good enough. But instead, it's the tag launcher just to try and guarantee the kill.
Good cleanup by Soul Demon, looking extra healthy here against Mr. Squeakers. Gets the anti-air. Ekko, one of the few characters that doesn't get a combo off of air throw at all. But it doesn't matter, just hold him down. That coming out in League. We have some cool coming out, but we'll whelm the cool with a little goofy going on. This is Teemo on the side of Zane. Teemo Ahri, one of the teams that a lot of people have been really speaking the praise of. But Warwick and Ekko, the team that Sonic Fox was rocking in bracket at least at EVO in France just about 2 weeks ago. Okay, I don't blame you, Miguel. I don't blame you.
Right away is able to get the pick up there. Tries to extend it a little bit farther into the corner. Doesn't quite help it out. Shots, by the way, to Call Me EC. Coming through with the 5 gifted subs a bit earlier. As well as Muong Chicken. Coming through with the sub for themselves. Thank you very much, both y'all, for the support.
Now we're playing that neutral game. Because we assist, we got the jump cancel. Used the float just to be a little bit safer on it. The push block allows for the setup. We used the slingshot and actually caught Warwick trying to escape. Right into the corner too with that limit strike. Those tumble limit strikes have been so powerful for that.
Casting with the hop over here, continues the pressure in the corner, rolls past and does find the high-low, but unfortunately still a massive road to have to deal with here. As Teemo's just gonna jump and float away. Unfortunately, bonks him on the top of the dome straight away with the fried egg. Not even complete.
It's part of a balanced breakfast, man. Going for a little, using those half charges. There's that consistency buff, make it just a little bit easier. Limit Strike's going to be able to set up for plenty of resources as well as pressure. Great movement here by Zane as well. Zane, someone who's probably very familiar with lots of movement options, being a Dragon Ball player, as well as a Grimnir player in Grand Blue, I believe.
Oh yeah. Okay, pass with the air-to-air. Commits with the overhead, and again, that's what I was talking about with Warwick being a good teammate here. Ekko with one of the best grounded overheads in the game, as we're able to fortunately put him in a really weird spot here. Still, the mushrooms continue to climb. Crouch medium hits and low crushes with the overhead again.
We're trying to be super passive, just jumping in with the assist, but the movement from Zane has been so hard to catch. I think it's maybe mixing up MFCR a little bit more than they perhaps expected.
There we go, he's gonna set it up. Super Mushroom comes through, and oh no, the spin out to be able to handle business here. Zane hasn't even had to go for the super tag yet, but we might, no, not even gonna see it here either. It's gonna be MFCR spending Fury, getting caught out in the corner straight away. Oh, a terrible situation in the end that ends up going Zane's way.
How did Zane take the corner there? I saw MFCR, but they must have MFCR must have walked out of the corner just a little bit. They tried to retreat and guard and it moved towards center.
Cool. A little interesting for sure.
Well, the limit strike here rather than a tag launch, just trying to maintain pressure without overextending resources.
Actually was so smart, sets up the mushroom there, sees that the opponent's going to go for the jump and respond to it, is immediately able to answer. Unfortunately, the 2H a little too far there in the attempt from Zane.
Oh. Dive kick plus assist, it still works.
I appreciate that break there. Not let him get a lot of that bloodlust built up. Mushroom continues to save the day here, but we're able to get the clean touch on Teemo to interrupt this time.
Be some solid damage and good work towards Bloodlust, but not quite an activation. Just about one swipe from it, gets the air throw, and that enters Bloodlust for him. This is a dead Teemo.
Still has plenty of Bloodlust to be able to deal with the Ahri as well. We get into that strike distance. Situation can get a bit messy here. Instead, it's just going to tag out, sets up the Time Winder, and tries to keep the pressure up.
Escape there. The dash forward from Ahri, though, she's still so fast. Oh, but Warwick is faster when he's in Bloodlust. The Teemo super assist covers, gets a bit of a flip out. Zane now tying it up on characters, but we have Fury Burst for MFCR. We'll have to see if he wants to use it.
And in the 1v1, I feel like you gotta favor Ahri here, if only just because that Teemo super assist is genuinely unbelievable. But as I speak it into existence, MFCR able to answer with one of his own.
Oh, she's so dead. She's done for. That's a round up.
Okay, MFCR climbing back here. The Teemo has been a hell of a wall to have to overcome, but we're on our way. Warwick does have Warwick, I feel like his tools are very committal, but he does have a lot of the tools that are necessary to be able to break through some of these situations. The Teemo can't be careless.
Yeah, but unfortunate open up. This is going to put Zane in a pretty strong spot, but the drop allows for MFCR to gain a lot of lost ground. Oh, and there's the overhead! That punished. Oh my god, there's so much recovery on those time winders if you jump it properly.
Okay, got the Cold Star, deep cross up there. I think for sure that MFCR was prepping himself for a tag. Unfortunately, it's going to be a lot of mushrooms leveling up. Almost has that badge. And just as a reminder, he keeps the badges between rounds. It's not like a lot of other games where your resources reset. Teemo, if he earns it, he keeps it.
It's the happy birthday, but the big Warwick allows Ekko to drop out.
They, in most places, being a big body is a tax, but sometimes in combo routing, it can be a little bit of a blessing, you know.
Oh, the defense was so good for just a brief amount of time, but MFCR is still going to lose Ekko off the single open up.
That's moving between the characters as well. Is going to commit to the super straight away and get the hit, and this leaves you right on top of him. Big opportunity.
We have to block, but the Poison Cloud still activates. It's going to be real tough here for MFCR to approach without taking much damage, as long as we're able to establish at full screen. Oh, and especially that Ahri assist going so far. It's such a boon for a team like this, where you're really just allowed to take so much space.
Big mushroom to be able to get the crumple afterwards here. Sets it up well with the limit strike. This team is so good at looping pressure here in the corner as we continue to have to deal with the situation. Looks for the air-to-air throw, is able to escape at least. MFCR gets to cycle his characters.
Just maintaining the pressure. They fuzzied a little bit too hard. The second hit of the crouching medium opens up, and now Zane once more takes the corner. We have a bunch of limit strikes if we want, and as well as a lot of poison damage being unloaded against the Ekko.
Jumped over for a cheeky, weird little air-to-air afterwards. Still ends up okay. Same situation again, ends up finding a jab this time.
These mushrooms have been so strong for Zane, just putting them out and letting MFCR approach so dangerously as well.
Oh no, and because we had the bush, we're able to teleport away once again. That truly is the most frustrating thing about Teemo, is he'll set that up, dash away from it, set up a couple mushrooms, and kind of create space for himself.
I know Mystic Smash over in Europe, the English player, he's been doing some pretty all right, as well as a Jinx Blitz player made waves recently. But here we are into our
match. As long as Blitz is winning, I'm happy. That's all I really need. I need to see my robot boy thrive.
Team versus Yamii, we have at least what was thought to be the best team in the game for the closed beta, the Yasuo Ekko. Definitely on the freestyle. Yasuo, a character that really peddles freestyle, I would say.
Absolutely, he's just so good at being able to do it, being able to, you know, even as an assist, just like call wind wall, tag the Yasuo, consume wind wall, tag him back out. Like, even just think is that simple work out well as we should. No, we're not going to set up the limit strike there instead. It's going to get the tag into Teemo and look for the high-low.
Yamii doing a good job of just like stalling out both of our characters, having pretty good ways of just moving in neutral and in the air.
Good escape. That's the double overhead there. Ends up finding the throw. Setup time.
Not overcomplicating it with the setup. Having the corner means you get the little lob on the Time Winder. Just raw sends it. That is pretty safe.
I appreciate the reposition as well. A little bit of Galaga here coming out with the super as we're able to get the extra extension. Should be just enough to take the finish.
Yeah, just one Dart Super ought to be enough to do it. It's very fortunate that a Dart Super doesn't tick up the Dart badge, because that would be way too free. They'd have to like increase it by 15 for it to be relevant.
Yeah, he don't need that.
Like a single Dart Super has like 9 hits to it.
Yeah, that would be, you would do the super once and you'd pretty much have the badge right away. Straight up, followed up well there, got the assist and looks for the tag. My time follow up.
Going for the kebab.
Damn. Follow up just a little too disgusting there. Yamii continues to run through the setup so effectively. No meter on the Ekko here, but he's able to get the tag straight back into the Teemo.
Able to set up here too. Oh, we went invisible for just a second. Oh, the my time. What a great parry there from Lucian, but unfortunately, not a strike means not punished. Oh, what the? Yasuo's super assist. Not enough.
Yeah, got a little bit messy in the later situation there, Lucian. They had a good opportunity, but fortunately things just got a little too far away from him here. Yamii, once again, looking strong. One game already in pocket. And this Teemo Ekko team, truly, I think, is one of the strongest teams currently in the game. I think you can play it really with any fuse. I think 2x assist is probably best, just because of how strong Ekko is as a 2x assist supportive character. Oh my god, as we're able to completely destroy the get-up attack and force the break. But yeah, I think truly, this team on the left is in the conversation for the best team in the game, in my opinion, right now.
You know, Super Noon has been playing the same team, Ekko, Teemo with 2x assist.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, the upside is so damn up. Let's just keep it a buck. Really, the team does everything here as we look for the dash forward, tries to close the distance. It does find that 2M to be able to get our entry point.
There's the knockdown. We're going for the OS once more. It's at least good that Lucian isn't panicking when on defense here. Oh, great blocks, able to make it through. Doesn't confirm with that charge heavy on the tag out, but pokes out. Now Lucian gets offense started.
Oh my god! You had time to jump there?
We're just holding up back on Wake Up, man.
Respect. I thought we were gonna get hit by the Time Winder 100%. I didn't think you were gonna have time to jump. That was sick.
I know people have been talking about backdash, but what about up back? I be holding.
I think people think you won't do it because they're like, this player's good, they won't do it. And I'm like, that's what you think I'm good? But you fool. I'm up backing out of everything.
Oral's mustache.
Oh, unfortunately falls into the mushroom there. Quick pickup once again. Massive resource advantage here to Yamii. We continue to run the pressure.
We're making through, just playing that neutral, trying to build up some resources. Lucian is just caught just on the back foot so much.
You just gonna do that after the roll forward? Sets it up once again. Restand shenanigans. Of course it's the Pogo! What a follow-up!
If it's too good on Happy Chaos and it's too good on Teemo here, how do we feel about those Pogo hop buttons? Oh my gosh. Ooh, counter hit on the slingshot. That gets a full pickup here.
Only because you brought it up, Lucian is a Happy Chaos player.
I had a hunch, like I feel like I've seen Lucian somewhere. I do recognize them.
Oh. And unfortunately, little man Teemo, he's pretty heavy. He's carrying a lot of gear. So that last hit, it carries some weight. I'm not going to lie. Here, so we're going to have two Wolves coming up in the top 64. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is a top 16 qualifier between it is a top 16 qualifier on the winner's side between these two.
Inside you, there are two Wolves. One of them has Yasuo, one of them has Ekko. They both have freestyle.
Actually, though.
Oh, they just stared at each other for a moment. I don't blame you. I'm scared. Oh, Doesn't go for the OTG though.
Okay, followed up well here, gets the knockdown. I thought for sure we were going to be ready for the break in that situation. Instead, he's going to tiptoe his way across the screen.
Mix-ups going in. Dog, that overhead gives me so much grief whenever I play against Warwick. I can't defend against it.
Yeah, I mean, you can, like, I will say, this is a bad habit. Don't lodge this in as your #1 thing. You can just go for random 2H in his block strings because, I mean, all of his stuff is airtight until he does the overhead. So you can just, like, guess monster him sometimes. Sometimes if I see medium, I'll just start 2Hing and just see what happens.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Just unleash the power of the wolf here, man.
Both of them blinking on backwards here. Definitely the right call. And the whip punish. Unfortunately, tries to brute force it a little too hard with the dive kick there.
Well, that was cute. That was cute. Going right back into the Warwick here.
Oh, and that's
right
actually a little bit.
Corner combo here. Instant burst from freezesy.
Oh, S1 runs into the Time Winder.
Got him. He's so smug when he says it too.
Because he knows what he did. Straight in again is going to be able to get the optimal damage the way you need it. Safe and simple. And now, next hit, as long as you can go direct into super, you definitely have Bloodlust on your next touch, but you're not even going to get to see the game here. That standing heavy forces the stand. Puts us in a weird spot.
Oh, right through. I was waiting for it. That move is so strong.
Yeah, what you got to remember against Warwick, especially as a character who, if you like to do jump back projectile as Warwick, when he's in Bloodlust, just be a little more careful in neutral. Things get way too messy for you to be able to actually go for that. As you can see here, he's able to get the follow-up. All of this snowballing off of that one amazing interaction to stuff the jump back Time Winder.
Bubbs was looking so confident there. Moving so clean and so freely. Warwick isn't like Omega fast outside of Bloodlust, but he's got a little bit of heft in front of him as far as forward dashing goes.
Yeah. He moves. His initial dash speed before his run is pretty good.
Yeah.
Plus, just jumps away, commits to the overhead, gets the hit on both. And I think that's muscle memory of still going for the shorter combo, because until this patch, you actually couldn't do the optimal Warwick combos on Yasuo. They just didn't work.
That mix-up was nasty. I felt that one in my chest. freezesy, I feel your pain.
Stop though, dive kick into the tag. Thought we were going to double up on the tag. Unfortunately there, never had the opportunity as we get a quick open up there from Bubbs. Gonna get the damage here. And again, the man, the myth, the legend, the self-double down from Yasuo.
Another thing that Yasuo's so good at is turning every single touch into a full combo. And stabilizing with that air down heavy is just autopilot for a situation like that. Oh, not just converting into combos, converting situations into setups as well.
Back away. Oh, see, you don't even need 2x assists. It's good enough on its own. Y'all are overkilling it.
It's only my time one at a time. Oh, freestyle moment, freestyle moment.
Absolutely, plenty of time there. You have like 20-something frames to be able to tag. Super reactable. It's a tighter reaction time, but it's more than capable.
Demon flick. Getting hit by air lightning by zero. Every time.
Got the air-to-air. That actually might just be enough here, depending on what we have for the routing here. If we have some sauce.
Oh, doesn't go for the OTG, just tries to combo for a juggle here. And using the anti-air assist for Warwick gets the pickup. Freezy has a start, but the drop makes it more difficult.
Oh no, and the drop made it difficult in so many ways. We never got access to our Fury. We missed out on our mix-up attempt, and the reversal super just to be able to bust out of there. Yeah, hell yeah, you're getting thrown in there. Welcome to the deep end, buddy.
In the betas, like every win gives you 30 points, but ever since early releases, like I get 10 points for winning.
Oh, it finally had to happen eventually. 2 flavors of the team, but it is going to be the Teemo mirror.
Chad, I hope you like Teemo.
Oh.
My time.
Dude, the pogo is another one of those moves that we're not talking about enough. That instant overhead is so difficult to deal with. The characters follow up so effectively with it. You get the parry on the projectile, but the mix-up's just not over.
Gonna be able to get a seal out here, especially with the shrooms to pick up. It's so simple.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing that's the biggest surprise to me about Teemo is we do find our clean connection here is that I didn't expect him to be extremely high damage. Like this guy, he is one of the sickest characters at like end of combo extensions as we do read the get up attack.
You see a character like Teemo and you're like, oh, he's supposed to stay full screen from you the entire game. Why is he dealing 450 damage off of a simple combo before super?
Yeah, so it's like he's supposed to be death by 1,000 cuts, but they were like, no, best I can do is 2 cuts. There it is, the self double down again to be able to get through on this one. I think it's actually not quite enough.
One thing about Ekko and Teemo, they are lower health in the game. Ekko, I think, at 950. Teemo, I think, at 900.
That's correct.
Oh, look at that movement. INZEM, another Dragon Ball player.
Wow, that was a hold that thought. Okay, that was a crazy air throw from Hava. That was actually ridiculous.
But, I mean, it definitely wasn't the turning point, but man, that air throw was so good. There's time in between the darts to mix you up.
Yeah, I also think that INZEM thought that S1 was going to cross up there. That was a weird situation, an awkward spacing that puts you in a spot that you don't normally get to see.
That's another thing about Teemo that is really good about him. He has multiple different ways to cover tag outs at every range, as well as utilizing the unique systems with handshake tag to hold the button.
Yeah. That character's so good for stuff like that. As we go for the pogo, can't quite convert it though. Unfortunately, the assist wasn't ready.
Yeah, I think that's a Teemo specific that you can't confirm the instant overhead like that.
I can't believe he's the only person that avoids his own instant overhead. Oh, and he can't convert it by himself too, just because. Catches you standing and is able to extend.
Honestly, it would have been more poetic if it was the only character he could successfully convert off of it was against himself.
Yes.
That would have been more poetic.
This is, I know we have 60 seconds left on the clock, but we are in threat of a timeout right now. No, we're closing the distance, getting a little more aggressive here. Trades out, stuck out the medium, but is able to get the counter punch.
We're doing the corner version of this combo. It's a tricky one. That's a back throw, so no confirmation.
On neutral.
I think you were right. We're in danger of a timeout right now.
I was like trolling 1% when I said it, but like, okay, there we go. Forces the Fury. Situation gonna get a little more aggressive now as we're gonna try and float over, trying to thread the needle on that one.
Oh, and the pop on the brush, setting it afire. Smoky Bear, avert your eyes.
Oh, dude, and that super mushroom, such a massive thing to have to deal with there. Being able to make it close the distance for you and eat up so much screen real estate. That's a great timing on the tag, though, to save yourself a lot of damage after the super.
Proxy, are you a Jester Teemo or Hellgast Teemo enjoyer?
I think I like Hellgast more. The recon squad. It's his voice lines in the league for that are like he's a real soldier. So it's actually kind of sick.
In the hut, 2, 3, 4.
I appreciate it. Pull it up, sets up the mushroom one more time. Crumple into the big one. And it kills you. It kills you! He's dead!
This character's absolutely wild. I think, like, mechanically, he's a very cool character. But, man, having to play against Teemo can be annoying as heck.
What a throw to keep it back in the corner as well. OTGs with the shovel. And they'll set it up one more time. Have a nice day. It's just going to hold on to the brakes as you got that one, big dog.
That was just an overwhelmingly dominant match by INZEM, or round, excuse me. Oh, and they don't look like they should, but the rocks on the slingshot, they trade with your projectiles just naturally.
Yes.
They made it through. You made it through the darts.
Yeah, that was what we were trying to go for last time. Trying to use that float.
Putting these time winders out. Oh god. These charge heavy situations on the tag outs are so fascinating. Having to come up with that in the first place takes some real creativity. Especially a character like Yasuo who gets those instant overheads.
Very true. Doubles up with it and just bonks him on the head. That's a mid, by the way. Just taps him with the frying pan. Very nice.
My turn. Oh my god. Getting away with the brush.
I couldn't quite close the distance to get the punish on it either. Doubles up with the assist call and trying to deal with the chase down there, knowing that the S2 potentially can come out to save the day is such a headache. But we do get the Fury dash canceled to be able to take the kill and make this a little more even than it once was.
3 bars for Havaniceday here. But Fury is gone. Misses the pogo.
Good recognition that we're going to get the air-to-air hit, though. Misses out on the drop. Doesn't quite bring it back to the ground, though, so isn't able to spend his meter after that combo.
I'm not sure there was much that Havaniceday could have done with less than 10 seconds on the clock. They would have had to go right into level 3 and still probably had to take some more damage on them to even tie up on health bars.
Well, the dart sets up the mushroom. Nice little interruption. Oh, and that second slingshot shot I thought for sure was going to be the nail in the coffin there, but way to avoid there for INZEM. As we restand and continue to keep the pressure up.
That was kind of sick. Not going to lie. INZEM, that was kind of sick.
And then the meatiest meaty of all time, setting a forest fire at your feet.
Patient defense, able to make it underneath. Nice stay and is playing that mid-range game, but the movement from Ekko proves difficult to deal with. The tag out. A bit of an equalization.
And all this just to try and set up your own landmines. Gotta close the distance with the slingshot here. Slingshot low-key is the most important badge, and I'll die on that hill. The flaming slingshot is so good.
It's definitely like clearly a boost and affects the properties of the attack itself, whereas just the other ones are simply damage over time, which are they're definitely good.
Yes.
But it's not like a clearly this is better. It's just here, have some more damage.
Plus, like, the mushroom batch feels inevitable because they do proc on block as well. So, you know, I think that's, you know you're going to get that. It's not if it's when. Fury's popped, though. I don't mind this now that you got the Teemo in. If you get this hit, you'll be able to run up the score, be able to take the damage, and potentially get the kill here. But your Fury running a bit low, and now your life looking like it might run a little bit low, too.
Be able to spend so much time here, even if it doesn't kill, and the damage over time makes it so that it definitely does. But the combo lasting this long is basically game over anyway, with 10 seconds left on the clock. And making sure it ends earlier as well, you're building them a lot less burst than you likely would have if the game had simply gone on.
And the dot is actually ridiculous, the amount of damage we're able to do off of this one here. Smart to go into the launcher and jump away, knowing a projectile was coming to interrupt. High level neutral interaction there for Havaniceday as we get to the corner.
See some solid damage going in. Look at that red going on. That was cute. Just trying to establish space here. Moving forward, the run speed from Ekko making it so easy to just catch up.
Yeah, I mean, with the mushroom at your feet that hadn't exploded yet, hadn't actually become active, things just get a little too much to deal with here. INZEM is going to be able to get the knockdown, take the kill. Yasuo has to do it solo, but is going to get access to one more Fury.
Setting the clone up, might be able to fully escape. A little bit of extra credit going on. Oh God, what a teleport! Spectacular replay.
And this is so smart. Just goes into the tag, immediately cut through to level 3. Wants to try and cut the Fury out of the equation here, and looks like we might just do it. A pixel of life left.
Just spending Fury Burst to make sure we don't get chipped out. Havaniceday really stuck against the corner. INZEM fishes through while they're trying to poke out and is able to qualify into top 16. It looks like they're going to fight LegendarryPred.
Easy players, by the way. Respect.
Called shot right now. Top 8 hasn't qualified just yet.
I said, looking at those top 16 players on the winner side, you know, DBZ up there. I see you.
Intercepting with the jump heavy. Oh, rare footage of Yasuo down heavy not actually connecting. And Iceberg just straight up cashing out, making sure that the burst wasn't available in the first place.
Oh no, and the little hezzy ends up working out for us here. Goes for the double dash and finds the heavy. Extends that combo just a bit further as now Iceberg. Terrifying situation to be in now for vRenchou.
We're getting confirmation from the TOs. vRenchou was the player who eliminated Francois.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And now Francois, I still expect to see in the finals next week, but not seeing them, not even making top 16 is definitely something I didn't expect.
I'm just glad to see the Braum on the other side too. So, you know, two interesting characters here to come out between the two. Iceberg is going to be able to bring it back down to the earth and extend things just a little bit further here. Doesn't even go for the limit strike. He's going to go for that extra bit of damage with the Braum, as you should.
Quick correction. It was vRenchou sent them to loser's side. They didn't eliminate Francois. But Francois is still eliminated, as we saw earlier on. A brief amendment to my former statement.
Air whipped out with the dash up. Got them both. Forces the break here. I like that. Jumps up and goes for the down S1 in the air. Has the tag. What could be better than a big body with someone else throwing mag blasts for you?
Corner carry from Ahri is so strong. Just about any way you're able to confirm the combo. Just raw opened up.
Ahri, just like that, being able to keep them both on the table for just a bit longer. The solo Braum comeback here. The dream looking a bit dead now, unfortunately. Maybe was going to have an opportunity to fight it out, but for now, honestly, at this point, just try and get a limit strike and try and get your Fury for the next round.
Current objective, survive right here.
Yeah. Oh, current objective, take the victory here. Poro is gonna OTG both. Yasuo just barely doesn't keep in the confirm, and with Unbreakable on, all of a sudden this is way more feasible.
Oh, Poro time.
Super.
Gets the command throw.
I thought they were gonna break. They didn't break. They're just gonna let him go. They're gonna keep the Fury here.
I think Iceberg was just trying to play a little bit safe to Fury Burst, or to regular Burst, excuse me. And drifted back on that super jump a little too much. Here comes the Fury.
He's a nice assist, kid. Throws the Poro.
Oh, look at this version. Oh, gosh. That's going to do it. That Fury is spent and wasted going into round 3 without a burst whatsoever.
And just showing off the way you need to play against the Braum. Have to be brave, have to utilize the parry here. This character steals turns like a monster if you're not willing to abuse those defensive system mechanics against him.
Yeah, but having Ahri on the other side, maybe it's not as easy to lame out given her strong movement capability. Won't be able to spend extra time building up those bursts. We're just going to be building bursts by taking hits to the face instead.
Oh, missed out on the up forward though. Doesn't get the jab, so the combo actually ends up dropping.
Oh, right out of range. It didn't hit the second connection.
Can we just tech forward and full send it? Oh, it was a little too far for the full Brombo though. You hate to see it. Double overhead. That's what you love to see though.
Dog, she was hiding behind the shield. I could not see her. The only thing I saw was the clap for the handshake tag, and then nothing else from Ahri. Oh, but the whiff throw a little bit too much on the hit stun.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because that's low-key the passive effect of Braum, is that if Braum is the point character, he's the one in the foreground, you can't see the other character. You have no idea what's going on with them.
And he's like 3 times the size of Ahri right now. Oh no! Unfortunate crumble there for Iceberg. vRenchou gonna take down Ahri, and Braum's gonna be tough to come back with, especially with no burst available.
You have Meteor's gonna commit to the shockwave straight away. Mistimes it actually. Not able to get the answer. Super assist helps us close the distance a little bit.
Oh, fell down with the air down heavy, but didn't convert it into anything.
No, you don't.
We're finding so many stray hits. Parry, not going to get anything for it there. Shockwave to help us commit a little bit more as we close the distance.
Oh, right into the cross through to seal it out. That move is very tricky to deal with. The startup just is hidden in the stance, essentially. The way that he moves in the stance, I feel like it looks exactly the same.
Also, what felt like an eternity of a first game, by the way. Maybe that's just me. That was a long one. Holy moly.
Was this the double super route? Or the tag launch?
We're trying to go for some extra stuff when it came to the freestyle there.
vRenchou tagging up pretty early on those Yasuo assists. I don't know if they're trying to bait out a parry or something, but a few times so far, the assist just hasn't connected and just leaves Yasuo as a bit of a trap in front of the opponent.
Nice in the air, working out well, working the dash up. Yeah, and the dash up hezzy not going to work out against the big body. No, he's going to try and make a move at some point there, and unfortunately, attacking who is not the legal man. Yasuo able to switch the side so effectively and definitely do enough to take the kill here. Iceberg, unfortunately, again gets caught with the solo Braum.
Even if the point character gets hit, as long as the assist character hasn't been touched yet and they're still on screen, you can tag back into them at normal tag rules.
And I appreciated the shockwave there. Just try and check him. I mean, being able to get the damage on the other character as well is potentially a big upside. So I respect taking a risk as you kind of need to.
The early push block against the stand S2 has been quite effective against Ahri in general. That's more just anti-Ahri tech and not necessarily anti-Ahri Yasuo tech.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Wanted the charge, but luckily the assist doesn't get caught in it as well. Consumes the wind buff and keeps the pressure up so effectively here. Forced to use the break, and that cross up again finds a home.
Dog, that cross up is crazy. So much neutral going on, and finally gets the hit. Iceberg is going to be able to take this to the corner. Oh, misses their forward jump.
Save. Tried to get aggressive with the dash H there. Isn't quite able to find it. Oh my! That has got to be the worst possible last hit to get hit by ever. Into this bracket for sure, and it's going to be that Teemo once again, as we've said. Bring it to the forefront. As just a reminder, as everybody too. Save it to the YouTube channel too. ! Giveaway in the chat if you want to take a look there. iBuyPower is giving it's setting up an opportunity for you to potentially win $100 in reward points. So definitely make sure you check that out. The opportunity to maybe make a little free money on that one. Again, ! Giveaway if you want to take a look. Mazetraps. Get the first open up here, gets the extension, keeps the lockdown, but Teemo full sends on the cross up, gets out of the corner, but gets parried straight back to the wall.
It's looking like Mazetraps just simply did not believe in their combo. They're like, you know what? I'm pressing parry. Putting up all the stuff on the screen. Basically a super early anti-air that turned into yet another anti-air right there. That 2H.
Find the throw, had a clone there, but wasn't quite close enough. Still just dash up medium. Able to find the hit there. Yamii, unfortunately, just gets caught out, but the simple stuff on that one.
I'm playing it passive. Still gets a hit by the mushrooms on the way down. Oh, with 3 bars, he's definitely dead. I swear, every time I hear Yasuo Air S2, it sounds like he's saying reggaeton.
Close enough.
I bet Yasuo would love to see the Super Bowl halftime show this year.
Got it up with the super time winder, follows through and is able to get the tag. Definitely one of the unique things about the team here and how fluid they're able to get through. Tries to cut up, but unfortunately your target becomes invisible. So ridiculous.
That happens when you're in the brush and block stun.
They were crouching. It doesn't ask, are you blocking? It asks, are you crouching?
That's hilarious. I've never seen that before.
Deep stuff. Try to commit with the overhead again. Was able to fire one more slingshot there. Potential to reclaim the clone. Instead, it's going to look for the tag.
Passive on the way down. Escapes the potential mushroom on the way out and clips Yamii's Teemo here. We're going to go for the limit strike into an OS. And we're out.
Damn, the deepest cross-up you've ever seen. Follows through. Still has the Fury, but mazetraps look like they're potentially going to try and save it on this one.
The charge on the forward S1 from Teemo, it looks like a cartoon, man. It looks like he's in a Scooby-Doo episode.
That's actually kind of goofy. Oh no! Perfect parry. Misses the combo off of it, but you know, the reset, it still counts.
Dude, this Teemo champion.
Damn. Follows it with the overhead, keeps up with the axe, and now is going to get into the optimal corner loop here. Especially getting the mushroom batch that early on into the confirm adds so much damage with the DOT.
Oh, cheeky. That extension is so cute.
Wow, full send of the jump. Surprised we didn't get any kind of punishment there. After the overhead just commits to the standing medium.
Play here. The Yasuo assist comes out, connecting against both characters. We're going to be able to kill Ekko, but Teemo's still on the back end. Mazetraps with Fury, it's going to be hard to deal with, but Yamii still has plenty of time and life to give.
Gonna reposition. Okay, and when the cartoon dust cloud finally settles, it is gonna be Mazetraps coming out on top. All four characters on the screen in a disgusting way, but we are able to stabilize out of the chaos there.
I gotta wonder if the body block from Yasuo on the other side, preventing the throw from going too far, made that Super 2 conversion easier off of the throw.
Honestly, probably.
Because that's a super tight conversion just naturally.
Again, it's just such a huge problem to have to try and close the distance here. Continues to just fill the screen with a mess of projectiles, and when you finally get tired, you finally overcommit, that's when we call the assist, and that's when we get the punish.
Yeah, Mazetraps just wasn't deciding to even approach at that instance. Burst comes out from Yamii. Mazetraps still available with Burst, but Yasuo low on life.
They were unsure if that was going to block that. Absolutely just dash up in 2H there.
A little bit of bonus damage with that tiny rock. Makes it to the other side. What movement there from Mazetraps.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting us to be able to have the burst move and be able to get across there, as we're going to get into the Ekko mirror now. That is the easiest 2H all day, every single day on that one.
Defense. I have to wonder if that was a missed push block that turned into super assist.
And even if it wasn't, uh-oh. Wow, it's not even a parry, it's just gonna connect. What I was gonna say about the Teemo super assist, that is the biggest thing about it, is that he starts in the sky. So it's so hard to just like, a lot of other super assists, but you'll just get hit out of it early if you're mashing it too aggressively. Teemo's like, nah, dog. I'm at super jump height, what's up?
Yeah, there aren't a lot of characters that can just raw deal with Teemo's super assist anyway.
Yeah,
so just like calling it a neutral is so strong.
It's always a conscious choice. You're never accidentally or incidentally doing it, ever.
But Yamii's doing such a good job of putting out the stuff on the screen. Oh, but sometimes you just get hit.
Trying to extend it with super assist. Not quite gonna get there. Or the super time water, excuse me. Might as well be a super assist. I guess now we try to throw the rock. Decent blocks here, but Teemo running out of time. You didn't have to break it. Whiffed actually. Ekko with the body block.
Patience and wherewithal from Yamii, spends the throw, just puts in the corner. The get-up attack does lasting damage, but not enough to kill yet. Skullgirls mix up.
Oh no, absolutely it is. Oh no. The crucial drop puts us in a terrible spot now. Mazetraps all of a sudden has evened up the rounds and put it to set point.
Full screen. We had the trap laid with Ekko full screen. Didn't tag out. Teemo's getting damage done. We're going to be able to set down and up against the wall. Patience with the same side on the teleport. Connect against Yasuo turns it into a Dark Badge acquired.
Oi. Gonna be the tag launcher. Put us up. Time unders from both, making us both have to chill.
Doesn't get the second connection of the Rekka, but with the assist, making it to the other side of Yasuo. Some poison damage done. But the cancel the stance, making Yasuo so safe, means that even just connecting with the anti-air attempt doesn't matter if it's a complete whiff.
Try to get more aggressive there with the dash forward. Very nice on the tag launcher as we bring it down to the earth. Level 1, level 3. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yasuo just making sure the Saiyans don't destroy the world.
Full screen, slow and steady. 50 seconds left on the clock. No reason to over press it here. Obviously, Teemo needs to close the distance a little bit, but you don't have to be rushing yet.
Well, this is probably a dead Yasuo. Might not even have to spend a super. I'm trying to chip out.
No, but the wind wall stops everything. Dashes into the last hit, though. That little bit of damage. Gets the throw and commits the level 3 for the OTG. There you go. That's how you need to finish.
A little bit touch and go there in the end. If Yamii had actually finished that combo, I think it would have been really down to the wire.
Yeah.
And he just puts it together and figures it out. Even players like Diaphone has been picking up new teams left and right. Leffen plays a bunch of different characters themselves.
And this is two teams, honestly and truly, two teams that I'm extremely high on currently. Yasuo, Illaoi, I think maybe Illaoi's best possible team. Extremely strong, as Yasuo is obviously a very good partner. And then again, I've said my piece on this team on the right before. I will say again though, I think currently probably the strongest team in the game here on the right for INZEM. This Yasuo team, this Teemo Ekko with a 2x assist is currently so strong and difficult to deal with. The team truly does everything and has some of the highest damage.
Oh, this is doing so much damage already. The limit strike means this isn't going to confirm into a combo. Pred going for the parry, but the activation on the super doesn't activate instantly.
Yeah, that's one of the annoying things is that the mushroom hops once before it blows up. So it kind of dekes you a little bit. It's a little weird.
Oh. Rising, jump, light, connecting. Illaoi, a character on paper, you would think, oh, this doesn't seem that great for her, but she has tools to deal with Teemo's shenanigans pretty well, I would say.
No, I agree with that. Okay, only hit the assist there, and we get the teleport just to escape. Holy, what a way to get out of there.
Watch out, watch out. I will say they did a very good job designing the sound effects and voice lines for Teemo. Guess the tight link there didn't get even a half charge on that crouching heavy for the combo.
Dude. It just continues to deliver so effectively here in Illaoi solo. I mean, you do have some tools. You can see already using the Rekka. You can potentially go for down S2 if the Teemo gets a little lazy about how they're throwing mushrooms on the ground, if you time it correctly. But a lot of these things are just like, it's a lot of if then, instead of like brute force stuff, unfortunately, in the counterplay section on this one for Illaoi.
Movement from both characters doing quite a good job. INZEM, the early burst, wants to make sure that we seal it out. And even if they don't, they should be able to build up close to a burst to make to the next round. But there's only 20 seconds left.
Oh, try to go for the cancel. The Rekka only hits one, but still gets the hit and has plenty of fury. It's actually winnable.
The Yasuo super assist is projectile invulnerable, but INZEM turning the tempo a little bit, making sure that we can go into in the end to make offense hurt.
He wanted to dash up there, couldn't get much afterwards. Rolls past and gets the damage. Oh, and just resets it with the restand there. Too ridiculous. We're gonna get some mushrooms down to level us up. And again, even there, the break in the air makes us fall into the mushroom. Situation just doesn't get better.
Here's a combo started for INZEM. This is gonna be a dead Yasuo with the right confirmation. Oh, it doesn't even matter. We can just go for the easy stuff. Never mind. I'm overcomplicating things.
And tags for matchup afterwards too as time.
Yeah, especially with corner, this is hard to deal with. Oh.
I respect it though, even though Pred gets counter hit twice in a row, I really respect just mashing it out there. If they're gonna leave a gap, you're gonna have to take something. You're gonna have to brute force at some point during this interaction.
When in doubt, mash it out, man. Saving the burst for the next round. Never mind, they go for it despite INZEM having so much health left on their side.
That down S2 is a big commitment there. Again, it is a pretty decent projectile, but trying to charge it up is not going to work out. Almost gets the happy birthday there. Teemo just able to block.
Something that I feel like INZEM is doing a great job of is understanding at what range the opponents are effective so that we can choose the options to zone or approach as necessary.
Safe and simple the way it needs to be. Cross is up there and is able to set it up. Here we go. Party time.
INZEM maybe trying to fuzzy out a little bit too hard. Oh, what a call. It was close enough to hit the Illaoi with that too.
Well, committed with the Rekka there. Unfortunately, cutting through the projectile wasn't enough in the situation. Time Winder into the big mushroom once again.
Dog, I literally just saw this combo on Twitter, and it's still just as cool.
No, gets too close and runs into the mushroom, forces the break.
Oh, the mash tag.
And that should do it there. Yeah, cuts through, gets back down to the ground. Super Time Winder, and that will seal the deal. INZEM, again, powering through so effectively. With the Warwick here.
I believe we saw Warwick Bubbs earlier on stream as well. Was that the Warwick mirror set that we saw?
Yes, it was.
Inside of you, there's only one wolf now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and that wolf unfortunately is also a Yasuo player.
I do know League players hate Yasuo.
He's just a character that's like, he kind of styles on you no matter what. Truly, whatever irritates you about the character in 2x KO, they've done a great job of capturing the essence of them from League of Legends. Because Yasuo is kind of a character where it's like, he does a lot of damage, he's able to set himself up well. He's kind of ridiculous.
That was a Marvel 2 type mix-up, I feel.
Yeah.
Oh, unfortunate drop. The closed beta to pre-release or open playtest made that a little bit more consistent, but unfortunately didn't actually connect. But now Warwick in full bloodlust. Connection pickup. Here comes Zane.
Yeah, rare footage of a Warwick player having to block a projectile there too. Ends up having to hold the cold stars. We go for the hop over and oh, the stand jab with the push block to make sure we don't get the cross up. Unfortunately here,
let it happen.
Both characters are still gonna get cut up on this one. It's the level 3 and you already know what she's gonna say.
Stay with us, chat. 2x KO.
Out of there. Easy peasy off the level 3, hunted down to get the finish. That's Bubbs on round 1.
They set the thing.
Pogging out, dude. Got it again with the dash after the fireball. Very nice.
When Tony Stark says, I am Iron Man at the end of Endgame.
Actually.
Oh, the cool combo? They went for the cool combo. That combo's hard, man. Oh, this is double down, though.
Oh, and maybe had time to go for something there. Unfortunately, can't quite save the day for themselves. It's the solo Warwick now.
Simple pickup, having the assist on backup, making it much easier, especially from mid-screen, but catches the forward tech, the forward roll.
More from Bubbs. Just hold the damage on that one. Kind of sucks, but you know how it's going to go. It's Rough Warlock coming through with the $4 contribution to that match, Reno. Thank you very much. Appreciate you a ton.
Nice quarter of a bill coming up on the match arena. We love to see it. Reggaeton. Oh, it hits on both sides, too. I feel like the way that Zane approaches these routings from Teemo, he wants to sort of maximize getting as many badges as possible. And now we have access to both of our poison badges with the darts and the mushrooms unlocked here.
Fireball is able to get into the jump loop there. Very nice.
You might just be dead from that.
Yeah, more than enough to finish there as we are able to cut through game 1 in the books here for Zane. Still doing a great job.
The benefit of having such a good mix-up character and double down with one of the best double down mix-up supers, you do so much damage and you have access to such devious mix-ups just at your fingertips the entirety of the game. As long as you have meter.
The pass sets up for the limit strike. He gets the throw. Easy reaction from there.
I like the idea of just holding down back while calling the assist to cover your tracks.
That was actually so sick from Zane. Zane jumps to block that overhead there, which leaves Bubbs way too high for the J2H to actually connect on the grounded opponent. So that's a pretty easy whip punish from there.
I'm thinking this is a dead Yasuo.
Yeah, just about casual 90% on our hit. You know how it is.
Yeah, how's it feel, Yasuo? How does it feel to get comboed for a majority of your life bar?
Boosts down on the Teemo, gets the connection here.
That hit her in the air. The stand heavy hit her in the air, man.
It just hit the level 3 in time to be able to cut through and get the finish here. Fury still intact as Bubbs for the potential run back.
I think the 2 rounds that Bubbs has won have both been 2x KOs.
Back down to the earth with the limit strike one more time. Dashes backwards to try and bait out something here. Triple overhead. 6 in a row. Finally is able to, dude, handling everything so well on defense, but unfortunately can't block forever. And the push block is negated by the forward movement from Teemo.
I think a lot of players can get a little too tunnel vision. Not to say that this is what Bubbs was necessarily going for, but they really focus on push block punish, where it's I want to push you away from me to make you whiff something so that I can punish you for trying to run offense without having to think.
That's true. Here's to set it up. Fireball on the way back. Oh, easy peasy. Full break still in the pocket here as Zane is able to even it up and potentially close out the set here. It's one away now.
I know Yasuo likes to stay at that full screen, but you can't just let Teemo have free reign of the space.
Maybe you can. Maybe you can! Had an opportunity for both twice in a row. Blocks the wake up attack. How many times in a row can you be correct here for Bubbs?
Mix up, pushing Zane to the corner and takes it there with the cross through. That's going to be a dead Ahri.
Deep, by the way, with the $3 into the match, Reno. Thank you very much for that direct contribution. Appreciate you a ton.
The corner that we're going to be able to send them right back with the OTG.
Oh, and smart little extra optimizations to be able to cut us through, to be able to get to the level 3.
In the recent tag fighters, I feel like there's definitely a through line of combo flow where you sort of maximize your hit stun or hit stun deterioration, and then you just have like moves that use up special states that always combo into other moves.
Of course. Shout out to 80K, a tale as old as time.
Oh, hell yeah. We love 80K.
Back down to the earth here as we go for the S2. Super Spirit Rush into the tag.
They have a meter to turn that into a full kill there, but able to fight out of the corner despite losing it. The burst comes out from Bubbs. We're trying to put Zane on the back foot as fast as possible.
Okay, is able to get there close enough, force the break, backed off and commits, plus in the situation, manages to escape for the second time, but you just can't get away forever here. Bubbs finally tracks it down.
Oh. Just raw goes for it, expecting Zane to just do the neutral get up there.
Fortunately, the tag launcher killed before we actually got the tag though, so now Yasuo has to fight it out. And again, the assist actually gets stuffed, so no opportunity to tag the way we want to.
Yeah, Teemo mentioned it earlier, not the best solo character. He's not very fast. So trying to keep up with two characters that have pretty great backdashes is going to be tricky on its own. And unfortunately, an absolute failure to get there in the first place. That's a kill on Teemo, putting Bubbs on set point.
Yeah, he definitely has some struggles. I feel like he still does a good job when he's fighting from ahead when it's the 1v1. But yeah, closing the distance is just not quite his strong suit when he doesn't have a partner to help him do it.
Yeah, having that much of a deficit is a tough ask. Yeah, and since we were so far down in the previous match, we have to spend more of an effort getting these badges up.
With the limit strike, mushroom into the overhead, is able to convert that by himself, forces the tag out now and is able to escape, at least avoids that dash medium. Dash like, excuse me.
An extra $5.10 from Dad Radish, bringing us over $30 here, as we've just reached our damage over time on the mushroom here for Zane.
Oh, and the push block sends him far enough away to where he actually can't get close enough for the command throw. Like we might go final game, final round here unless Bubbs has a miracle in his pocket here. Looking already pretty decent.
If there's a character to do it, Yasuo's definitely a character that has extraordinary solo potential.
Good shit. That was a good chunk of damage there off of that one. He's able to close the distance and clear all the mushrooms by himself as well.
Up here, gets the connection. We're gonna be tied up on rounds. This is the final game, final round here. Fighting for their life, fighting for a top 8 placing here. Loser eliminated at 9th.
I think one thing to remember on this one too is that while Bubbs has the lead on break, that lead's not going to matter too much here because Zane's team is so good at stringing together limit strike. So we're going to be able to equalize that very quickly here, depending on how these situations go. See, as you can see, just dashes past the wind wall and gets the hit immediately.
Comes out, Bubbs wanting to maintain plenty of life, so we have the opportunity to get another burst on the way out, but catching both characters the back side of that stand medium, actually connecting against the Yasuo assist.
On the low, extends it a bit more. Oh, Warwick is in so much trouble here. I don't think he's going to get to live to see the next stage of this one. Unless there's a drop, and we're able to press it the perfect timing.
There's the connection.
Missed the charge heavy, though. Missed the charge heavy, I think. Oh, missed the charge heavy, ends up in a situation now where it's solo Yasuo for the second time, but again, a character more than capable of being self-sufficient in the moment.
The forward tech, it gets around the cross through. Bubbs stuck in the corner. Getting hit with both characters made it a little bit tricky. Oh, but that's the block on the cross through. And should be able to get a super simple kill here. There it is. Zane qualifies on the loser's side for top 8 over Bubbs. 2-1. Going to be fighting the winner of Lukewarm and SQ after that's done. But we've made it.
Both looking pretty good as far as qualification. Now that they've guaranteed at least a 5th place spot, it's going to be Hikari and HUEBERT to kick off our top 8 in the winner's side.
We've seen a lot of success from Hikari, especially on the Yasuo. Formerly Yasuo Illaoi, but now running the Yasuo Ekko. And this is the team that he used to win the first Impact tournament last weekend.
Yeah, and I think, man, this team looks just as good for him, but I miss the Illaoi, I'm not going to lie to you. As we get the dash under, I didn't think we were going to have time, but somehow was able to secure a cross up there. Unfortunately, though, that cross up's not going to be much in the face of the demon flip from the Warwick.
Here's the combo. This is going to get close to Bloodlust, but not quite. That, I believe it's the down S1, the anti-air DP. That gives you so much Bloodlust and so much room to breathe. After this burst bait, HUEBERT is going to achieve Bloodlust while dealing so much damage to Hikari's Yasuo.
And this leaves you right on top of him too, which is huge, because now you get the OTG, you get to commit to the overhead, looks for the jump away, and does find the air throw, which is a little helpful.
Oh, got him.
Extend a bit more as well. Knockdown, tries to run past. Air to air is good enough, just a little bit at a time when we've been able to bring this back, and there it is. Fury still not available either for HUEBERT, but luckily, this is the better of our anchor characters.
This is kind of a one-touch game for both players right now.
I understand exactly what you mean, as we are going to set up that limit strike. Oh, and the get-up attack is, there was no burrito, no kebab, no crazy stuff required. It's just the simple spacing. Well, Fundy's action to be able to get the punish there.
Yeah, I know. I believe Hikari won last week. Did they? I think they were using the Ekko, but I think this is still pretty early on learning how to play Ekko. So maybe we don't have the burrito or kebab super practice just yet. Just going for the hardcore fundies.
Playing it for the last 2 weeks, I do believe, including this tournament here. So it's definitely newer, but you know, he's got the tech. Followed up with the Yasuo, though, is going to go for the DP to try to extra add on to that Bloodlust. Instead, it's going to be the high-low game, and the throw is going to get easily punished.
Yeah, I think that's something that I've seen a lot from Hikari, just going for those throw crush attempts. Being able to just make it look like throw is happening, but still fading the defense here.
Pass got the hit again. He's going to be able to get the kill on Ekko. Warwick, plenty of meter to his name. Doesn't have anything really in terms of the bloodlust here, but should still be fine.
Movement here from Hikari, just playing extra patient game, wanting to not engage without backup. Oh, a little overzealous hitting the dead assist character.
Gets in the Rekkus though on the hit, is going to be able to deal the damage. It cuts straight through. Bloodlust activated as we're going to get one more look for our life now.
That super is like in the beginning of Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess when you first turn into the dog and you have to follow the trail into Hyrule Castle.
Deep cut, but I respect that. That is just like that, actually. Trying to follow up on our own Time Wander there, is able to interrupt the assist and get a little bit of damage on the other Ekko.
Oh, what a deep hit from that stand heavy.
Nice little extension from there. I see his name in the chat and it made me remember, by the way. I completely spaced. Call me EC the GOAT, by the way. For $67 into the match, Reno putting us up to a cool 100. Crazy for that, homie. Thank you.
And HUEBERT wants a big chunk of that. Already up one character with healthy Ekko and Warwick both in the last round of this game.
Further forces the break. Try to put the head down there with the dashboard. That's one. Charges up, but that's easily parried.
The flash of red. Hikari, eyes on the screen, able to intercept. Oh, the assist, even from beyond the grave. My time is so strong. The drop though.
Oh, that is huge. I don't think actually going to get the Fury in time. We just cut the supers now. Yep, level 3, just like that. Cuts it short to make sure there's no opportunity to save yourself. Okay. Hikari losing out on the first game here. HUEBERT, the Warwick. Listen, the non-believers in shambles. Hey, Alexa, play Animals by Maroon 5.
Animal I have become by 3 days grace.
There's got to be a lot of them we can do. Hungry like the wolf, whatever. Unfortunately, kind of getting his ass whooped now. It's going to force the break on this one. Maybe we got to turn the music off.
Werewolves of London. Werewolf bar mitzvah.
That's enough to do it from there. Love it.
Oh, dude, he just ran up and hit the light button.
Oh, okay. Cute idea as we do get the mix-up on the restand there. Is able to go for the dash forward, closes the distance so effectively. And with that tag launcher, he's going to be able to bring it back down to earth and get the finish.
I think the difference maker here, Hikari put the mask back on.
Sometimes that's all you need. Lock it back in. It looks cooler with the mask too. Can I just say it? It looks better with it. The mask is just too cool.
I wish I just did. I wish I didn't have to hold the buttons every time.
Yeah. Okay. Got the poke. Just a little, for the first time in history, my time a little too short there. Couldn't quite close the distance.
Using the air time winder to delay, going right over the super time winder. Dog, that stand medium Can we talk about that? That button is crazy.
Hey, dog indeed. Kind of cooking right now. 2H for the follow-up there. Is going to be an uptick kill here. Solo Yasuo now up to the task as we're going to get the chuck through. Commits to the super. And because the super hits the body, we do get all of that bloodlust. It does continue through, so it's 75% now. And that should do it. We're going to get a transformation on the next time we're going to see Warwick.
Very simple option select activation here. Falls down, that's the instant land cancel. As soon as you land, your hit stun or your block stun is gone. Ekko down. Instant activation though. This is wall break blood pump right here.
Oh, actually wasn't
no, it
quite
went
there
down
for
a little bit.
Yeah, wasn't quite there for the activation. Still okay though, has the Fury. Tried to mash, doesn't work out. One hit could change everything here.
They're both playing around assists so well, but right when I say that, Hikari uses the forward assist to solid efficacy, tying it up on games. I think HUEBERT maybe locked in a little bit too much on the super assist instead, and waiting to play around that.
Oh, slip passing gets the connection here. Very nice for Hikari. Take your damage where you can. Brings back in the Yasuo to be able to go for the limit strike. Yeah, absolutely.
Yasuo, character that is never short of resources. And there's the benefit of Freestyle once more, being able to reaction punish the burst.
Right to the dive kick. Yeah, that was spaced so well. There's no chance you were going to be able to press there as we get our extended confirm.
Assist extension. The overhead gets beaten out by the get-up attack. Oh.
I like that too, is able to bring it back to the correct side here. Bloodless activation fully after the super.
Basically one mix-up from killing Yasuo here.
I'm never going to get to see that mix-up, it doesn't look like here. Brings it back down to the earth and cuts through. Absolutely the self-double down. HUEBERT, this Ekko is going to have to put in some heavy lifting here. This would be a massive victory if we can get this round on the board and put Hikari in an uncomfortable position.
Even just getting the burst out of Hikari would be a solid victory from HUEBERT, but unfortunately not going to be enough. But gonna get solid headway to building his own burst instead.
Absolutely not out of this yet by a long shot. Round start, both of them call the assist straight away. Kind of a weird interaction there in the end from Hikari, but is able to land and get aggressive afterwards.
Oh no, right when Ekko left the screen, Hikari goes for the launcher confirmation and baits the burst, but unfortunately drops. Now back to neutral once Hikari gets the thrust confirmation.
Missed out though. Twice in a row we missed out. HUEBERT had a chance to be able to get the punish there. The empty jump low for the follow-up. Hikari is just getting so many situations that are just like getting kind of coin flippy that he is just being able to take control of so well.
Decent connection though. You can go for a limit strike here if you want.
Okay. And then what? Nice little shimmy.
You know, I gotta think that the mask wasn't quite holding Hikari back, because he's taking it off now.
Oh my, yeah, that will do it for sure. HUEBERT unfortunately gonna head to the loser's bracket off of that one. Was very close to a big upset as Hikari is able to restabilize and take the victory. And listen, one coin flip is good enough in a lot of these situations, as we are gonna get into it here. INZEM and mazetraps on the winners side, on the opposite side of winners. The teams are just as we expected here. INZEM gonna check out those slingshots as best we can, set up some mushrooms, and continue to be the annoyance that we know that he can be.
Got the tag going in. Fuzzy's out, able to land in time and still block. Mazetraps disengages with the stance, and here comes the mix-up. Oh, the 2H connected against the assist, allowing INZEM to actually connect here. Get some stacks going.
Like that. Shot save yourself. Commits on the dash over, and now again on the restand stuff is able to secure the crumple, which is absolutely more than enough to kill as INZEM continues to roll.
This team is cheap, man. This team is cheap. All these characters, these teams, plural, are cheap.
Yes.
Oh. I think that's a bit of a strange interaction where the inner hits of these multi-hitting moves, they're designed often a lot of the time to make sure that the last hits will always connect.
Okay. Repositioned a couple times in a row. Oh, almost gets it off the dart. There we go. Is still able to finish it either way.
First spent for INZEM though. Pretty low on that resource. Mazetrap is gonna have to deal with plenty of offense though as we get started.
S2 and nothing else. All right here, there you go. That's all you really need. Spend the super, full send it. Looking good right now for the limit strike.
Dude, 2x assist, being able to call the assist again, even if you've been hit in between the first and the second one, absolutely insane.
Oh yeah. Oh no, it falls victim to the blow darts. Oh, that's what a heartbreaker.
Punish? What punish? One with the damage over time, we might be able to get a little bit of extra credit here. Misses the follow-up.
Okay. Big homie coming through. Does get knocked down, but that doesn't delete the mushroom. It's still our pressure. You thought for a second it was your... That was a clean hit. We don't really care about all that. Keep it aggressive.
Well, the delay there on the launcher teleport, very tricky. Teemo's so small that I couldn't tell if he was pressing a button or not, like a light attack. I was worried that INZEM would just get completely clocked by that reversal level 3.
Called through well, limit strike. Doesn't even go for the crazy setup here. Instead, it's just going to look for the high-low game. Ends up going with the throw instead. Okay, the delay with the float after that was actually very sick. I like that a lot.
Just early enough in the combo to be able to get that OTG situation going.
There you go. So pass getting the hit. Mazetraps
That mix
down.
was rude. That was...
Dude, the charge heavy in the air sends back his own time winder. Way to just control the situation. So ridiculous.
I think it's such an enlightened idea to make it so you can hit your opponent's time winders back at them. It's such a small thing that has a huge effect.
All I'm saying is, in the future, make it to where as a Yasuo, I can hit other Yasuo's wind walls. Make it so, please.
That would be deserved.
I need that. Nice follow up here to get the cross up though. This has been level 1. That should be good to go. You can definitely... No, it's Limit Strike instead. I thought maybe there was a way we were going to get back into Teemo, but we're not even going to need it. INZEM's going to get another one. And still has full break.
Set point here over mazetraps in short order as well. Oh, well, the tornado ran out just in time. Gets the mix-up with the tag out as well. INZEM's well off to the races here in round number 2 of this game.
Oh, and this is it's like crucial. Oh my god, the late cross up there. I like that. The big delay ends up working out perfectly here. Even with the tag, now it's Yasuo in a similar situation. Fakes the overhead and gets the low and gets back into the optimal stuff. The Shroom badge is secured.
Well, right into the level 3. Not gonna be a kill, but tons of damage, and we're gonna be able to set up afterwards as well.
I just praise the sound design for the one time. The bonk is too much. Oh, the 2H. Oh, able to stop the attempt at the jump there. Maze, no chance to be able to bounce back. Great stop coming out.
Fighter.
Oh, of course. Somebody was asking, by the way, if there's ever been a super top tier like grappler. Yeah. Specifically, somebody mentioned it in Strive recently. Potemkin was probably the best character in the game for like a significant patch, force number patch.
Maybe even now. Maybe even still.
Maybe even still. He's still pretty good. He's still pretty good.
Zangief in Street Fighter V had this time.
Yeah, I know. There's always times for those things.
6.
Doubled up there. My time comes through and gets the hit. Extra extensions now as we are going to spin the break. And he's going to go for the tag into the Teemo.
They're just like moving forward and then moving back. And then moving forward and then moving back.
Hey, listen, trying to feel the rhythm with it here and trying to, build up that assist. You don't want to be too aggressive when you don't have a homie to have your back.
Something that players really need to get used to when they're playing their first versus game, and this is definitely not these players' first versus game, is how to let the assist play neutral for you.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, that's listen. The great one, IFC always says, let the assist do the work for you. A lot of the times, you can make sure that your alternate character is able to do the dirty work in your stead. You don't have to do risky things a lot of the time. Risky things are like an optional choice a lot of the time. If you're playing a good team, being risky should be optional.
Yeah, all of these characters are very risk averse as well. And I think that's something that really makes a character so good in this game in general. Zane also already acquiring the slingshot badge.
Continuing to find hits here with the slingshot. Oh, and that delayed dash actually beat out the 2H. SQ tried to be preemptive with the ants here, and it doesn't work out.
I mean, SQ could literally put down the controller and still win this round here. There's 6 seconds left. They both have break. This is just not going to change the outcome of this round or the start of the next one.
No, at that point, really the best thing you can do, honestly and truly for Zane, sending out that mushroom really was it. Just get one more on your mushroom badge. That's what we can take, because it does level up on block.
Early burst here from Zane. Patient play.
Yeah, I actually love the early burst, especially if you have Ahri on the team. Again, she is like the queen of accessing limit strike. So you are just you're gonna build up so fast. I have played in games where I've had an opponent do 2 breaks in a Fury before. Like, this character gets it done.
Yeah, all of the characters are so good at, all of the characters on screen are so good at accessing that limit strike. Teemo has his heavy attack on juggles, it's a bounce, and even the follow-up is another bounce. Ekko has his jump S2, and then Ahri has like a million ways to do it herself.
That's true. I forgot. This is actually like the 3 best characters at doing it on the screen right now. You scare it one more time.
Maybe the only character better is Yasuo.
Maybe, yeah. The only person even in the conversation.
We've been talking about him, these 4 characters, literally all night. Definitely the consensus for the 4 best characters in the game.
Well, the Titans for sure. Trying to set it up there. Look for something a little more aggressive. Finds the hit, but a little bit of an execution error there, it seems. And the assist super isn't able to save us as well. Because again, this is what I was talking about. You see, it's happening kind of quietly here, but the time is starting to tick down once again. But this time, Zane is able to find the open up and get some damage going.
Yeah, and especially with the mushroom damage over time, might be able to do a ton, but the block fury is not going to make it any easier.
Dash gets what misses out. Invisibility, and we're looking for the overhead. There's that stand medium, though. Keeps it safe and simple and is able to take the victory here, at least in game 1. SQ. And doing such a nice job of making the opponents. It's one of those things where you're playing neutral and you're like, wow, this is kind of tight. And then you look at the clock and you're like, oh my God, there's 25 seconds. Like you start having to play a little risky.
I mean, SQ is simply not, just doesn't care about you approaching her. And she's doing such a great job of just holding steady and holding still in such a way that it's hard to interact with her in a meaningful way, despite being characters that play quite well from full screen.
And even situations like that on a push block, doesn't look to recommit, just looks to like, okay, what's the next step in neutral here is the Cold Star, but drops their combo. She unfortunately just didn't dial in the next button. You just had to press S2 again.
Great usage, stalling out her space in the air. That's going to be a dead Ahri here. Hasn't had access to a limit strike just yet. Pretty low on burst, but with such high health characters, or characters at such high percentage of their health remaining, she's going to be able to build plenty of burst before this round ends.
Out of a mushroom, try to go for the run up there. Here it is, the big one. And the shots to follow up as well. That's going to hit. Is this all going to combo? Please, no. Okay, if Teemo got there and picked it up, I was going to scream.
Small drop here, able to pick up against Ekko and seals up a badge for the Sash.
Hey, limit strike. Doesn't even go for the down S1. Says, we're gonna handle it with these hands. S2, not enough to chip here, but the fireballs are able to continue.
Lots of burst built back for Zane and has the dart badge as well. Oh, just going for the hard bait there.
Appreciated trying to go for the double up though and trying to get past it. Unfortunately, couldn't quite clear the mushroom.
Great usage, the push block, just getting out of that mix-up, not allowing it to happen in the first place.
Again, as we look to fall through. Jab, jab. They have a route for every ender, for every place on the screen, man. Watching Ahri's do that count, because I am like, still figuring out the normal one. These Ahri players, they got too much tech.
Yeah, Ahri has a lot of room for doing cool and hard combos that build a lot of meter, not only for yourself, but for your opponents as well, due to how long they can be. But simply just doing a regular super easy combo into the held super continuation, that's where a lot of Ahri's damage comes from, especially being able to route into limit strikes and tag launchers makes it so much more potent.
100%. Push up there. Check the fireball. One little dart finds the mark. Time continuing to wind down by just a bit here. We're going to go for the activation. Back to the same side, but we'd already been pushed way too far away.
This might be it. This might be death. SQ 2-0. That's a victory over Zane here. Moving on to the loser's side.
This is too sick. This is my favorite, truly. Truly, it's my favorite.
It's extra drama, man. And who doesn't love a little bit of drama here? I know I do.
This one here is going to be LegendaryyPred. Fortunately, on the receiving end right now when it comes to Yamii, doing a great job getting us back down to the earth and setting up that Teemo.
Give us so much space here. I know Yasuo players, they love to stay at that full screen range where it's like, oh, you can't hit me. I have amazing forward movement as well as amazing normals, so I should be the one able to approach you no problem. But it's looking like Teemo is doing a pretty good job of playing around all of that.
I mean, that is like the ultimate. Oh, hold that thought. Good jump over. Gets the tag back in. But back to the matchup now. That's like the ultimate insult to injury for Teemo, is that Teemo can fire the slingshot at angles where the where Yasuo, it actually goes over his wind wall. But nice use of the super to be able to break through on that one. Yeah, imagine having a projectile of your own that its only goal is to nullify projectiles, and people are just throwing paper balls over the top of it. You're like, what the hell?
Going right for the free tag out to make sure Illaoi can get in, but the anti-air is going to allow Yamii to set up here. Build your own OS. Unfortunately, does a little bit too early to get the projectile out, but still, these option selects with the clones out are so strong.
Yeah, somebody asked me, by the way, I believe the flag here for Pred is Peru, if I'm not mistaken. Yamii looking good, though. That's back. The big one.
There's gonna be 10 seconds left on the clock by the time... Oh, the character doesn't actually die, just the run up into the parry. Honestly, I admire that. I admire the confidence that play was made. In these last moments, you have to make a play.
It's one of those situations. Like, it sucks. You hate to have to do the risky thing, but like, you get yourself into a situation where like your hands are kind of tied. You have to make a move. You're 100% right.
Early burst from Pred means that we just want to be able to play with a long horizon while still maintaining some sort of control here. But the sandwich accidentally gets crossed up. Here comes Yamii once more.
Yeah, chat. Yasuo is speaking like an ancient Ionian language, so it's like, it's not really. I don't really know what he's saying. It's like some league stuff. Good throw though. Way to cover things. Unfortunately, the gray beat combo there is kind of a heartbreaker for Pred.
Yeah, I think the only way that actually happens is if we intentionally are holding down to not tech in the air.
Oh, wow. Was able to get the crumple because of the wind wall. So sick. Brings it back down to the earth. And now, I thought it was going to be strike though for sure. Was looking for the jump with Yamii.
Oh, unfortunate drop. That super can be a little strange to pick up and confirm off of. Because just the way it hits, it changes the timing a little bit. But if you double tap in the proper way, mash the 2H a little bit, should connect. Yamii, 2 rounds straight. This is currently 1-0.
Okay. Retreating guard, very small. 2H of the gods. Of course we're able to stop it there. Listen, we talk about all these other characters and where Yasuo and everybody's placed. There's one thing this guy's the undisputed GOAT of. Please don't jump.
Oh, my time, my time.
I feel like it's like the top 4 in this game is like the generation of miracles, and they all have their thing that makes them like nasty, and Yasuo's is the 2H, bro. If you know, you know what I'm talking about. Charge heavy, fuzzy stuff. What a block! Actually, crazy defense from Yamii.
Dude, he just knew. Went in ahead 5 seconds into the future, asked what mix is Pred going to do right here. Trades with the neutral S1 with a time winder. That's magic right there.
Zip and got the finish. Absolutely able to get the cut through here. Solo Teemo, here he comes.
If we can get rid of one character, we can get rid of Yasuo, we might be able to have a comfortable situation against Illaoi. Oh, but when you're stuck in the corner, it's plenty strong to deal with. Simply dealing damage quite strong. Here comes the super assist, allowing for the pickup.
Back up, back down to the earth, sets up the mushroom, and is able to find the throw. Level 3, almost there.
Oh gosh.
And all of a sudden, we're back in this, and I think Teemo does totally fine against Illaoi. I think this is a little bit of an uphill battle now for Pred.
But a life deficit for Yamii, 10 seconds left. Just needs to do a little bit of chip damage.
This is why that deficit's not gonna hold, though. It actually hits. You have to make a move, but you're just not gonna get a chance. They still have another bar.
Dog, that super was evil there. Those supers, it's basically unpunishable for Illaoi, especially from that distance. You just can't do anything.
You just have to sit full screen like, I hate you. You just have to watch it happen. Oh, no. Only coming through with a resub, by the way. Thank you again to everybody who's been supporting the channel tonight, by the way. I appreciate y'all a lot.
Small poke, but we still have the hot stuff on the background. Oh, what a scout.
Damn. Standing overhead works out beautifully. Yamii, prime position now, continues to backdash. I mean, why wouldn't you at this point here? Having a team comp that you have, you're able to play it so safe, so solid, gets the limit strike, and the get-up attack gets destroyed. That just might be the end.
Yeah, especially because Teemo can easily super after these. Yamii in 4 straight rounds, able to take it over LegendarryPred. We're going to be getting into this next round here. Mazetraps versus SQ. SQ had such a strong performance when they were playing against Zane. Mazetraps, though, on the side of Yasuo, I know SQ has been posting a lot about how she was having trouble previously, at least back in the closed beta for against Yasuo. Oh, catches the stagger here. Mazetraps with the pickup, but SQ, they threw the time winder, the fastball, one quick one right down the middle. Into the corner, Yasuo moment, but just fuzzies out, jumps forward with the cross of down heavy, the Ahri down heavy, such a strong air button, easily one of the best air normals in the game. Setting up the limit strike, this is going to be a good position for SQ right here, covering some options. Just a little bit far, didn't get all of the hits, but it didn't matter. We covered the gaps with the Ekko combination. And that is going to be a death here for Yasuo. SQ still sitting quite comfortable, just over half a burst for her. Doesn't go for the Skullgirl style mix-ups, the early drops. Just wants to clean up with this level 3 here. Goes for the level 1. Oh. Unfortunate for mazetraps, but fortunately for SQ, the small miscalculation does not punish her. The anti-air actually connects there. Super deep, too.
Pass pretty effectively, too. Able to bring in the second character. Not able to get too much, though. A little too far, unfortunately. Kind of looks for that time winder on the other side.
Mazetraps playing that full screen. Let me just wait for my assist game. I swear I literally just watched Sajam talk about this on stream like yesterday maybe, on how to beat the people just dashing full screen and calling assist. But definitely the players on screen are well layered past that they know how to play around it and how to play through it.
Oh, dude. And of course, as one in the air, a tale as old as time. Sometimes it's all you need.
With reversal of fortune from the previous game, too. He's being able to leverage that Yasuo since he kind of just disappeared in the first round.
Round apiece, able to be ahead in the in the war of the resources as well. That full break, definitely potential to pay dividends here. As we look for the 2H and goes for the tag, I appreciate going for something a little risky and then just full send it back to your homie.
And Ahri being able to play around those 2Hs so well by stalling her air momentum. But when you're already locked down, the air dash over with the air down heavy for the cross up. Burst comes out, but here's the dash through that clean tag into the offense.
Dude, I love when people work Yasuo sweep into combos.
That's the new opties. That's the new optimal combos. Ever since we saw Wawa doing that at Evo France, people are implementing that into their route more and more.
I love being able to go for the tag launcher as well to save even more meter for yourself. Super sick. Because unfortunately now SQ has shown us some magic with the Ahri on comebacks before, but not sure if we'll be able to recreate that same action here. That's an amazing backdash to get it started, though.
This is all how it starts. The burst comes out. We don't want to lose Yasuo. Oh, but the judgment cut still makes it through.
I appreciate that a lot, being able to full send the instant air dash forward there, knowing that even if your opponent goes for a super to try and snipe the Yasuo, you're going to be able to make it in time to be able to get the punish.
Oh, my time, not fast enough to get through the wind wall there.
Good push away. Extra extension here. SQ, only question now is she going to spend it? And it looks like the answer is no. It's just going to let the Ahri go to the wayside, which I don't think is a bad idea. Probably expect a little more aggressive with Fury on this one, though.
That mid-range game here makes it through. There's the pickup off the wind wall, stance heavy. Secret handshake with yourself.
Sometimes you gotta do it. Just looks for the tap. I'm just chilling full screen. I love the standing there menacingly type of approach. Definitely respect.
Dog, this Ekko character is so fast.
He's pretty good.
Patient player disengaging with the stance heavy. Able to move through that jump light connect and goes right through with this white.
Zip into the time winder. Extra bit of damage. Misses on the tag launcher and it's gonna get punished straight away. Forces the break. Has to go for the tag. And even with the 2H whiffing, we still find a way.
Gotta cover yourself somehow. Gets the punish with the counter hit. Do tons of damage. Yasuo is still on backup with not quite a level 3. Oh, there it is. To seal it. Mazetraps in 4th straight rounds. after losing the very first one, totally paid off. But so far, she's cemented herself for the qualifier into the next week, but we'll have to see if either of these players coming up next will be able to make it.
If you like the gameplay that you saw and you're interested in maybe trying to see the perspective and answer some questions or ask some questions maybe, as SQ coming through with the raid. Appreciate you a ton as always. Thank you for playing and good job today. I'll see you next week.
Oh. The kebab into the stand medium. First comes out for Yamii. As well as a raid from Remora, friend of the channel. Regular on the Marvel 3 streams.
My favorite well. It's not my favorite masher coming through, my king. Thank you very much, homie.
No, first game players are mashers. I tell you.
Of course. Back down to earth though. It's aggressive. I thought it was gonna be a get up attack for sure. Instead, we'll stall things out a little bit.
Oh, almost snaked it right through the projectiles. Almost. Yamii making it through, getting tons of damage here.
Drop down, gets the throw, falls onto the mushroom, and of course, straight in with the blowpipe. Too good. 2-tick monster. Oh, damn.
HUEBERT's been reaching. We saw that in the set from Hikari. Able to punish it a few times, Hikari was at least, but right now, there's those claws. They're not grabbing much.
Damn. Caught up with overhead of their own. Goes for the tag now. Sends back both time winders. It's just not fair.
Now there's two of them. This is getting out of hand.
I feel like if you get hit by 2 late stage time winders that freeze you, it should just auto kill your character. Thoughts?
The double freeze off of the 2 time winders within a short span.
Yeah, you're just gone. It's just permanently.
It rewinds you so far into before your birth.
Okay, I think this is just not quite, not quite to the bloodlust here. Goes for the dive kick and gets the hit on Teemo, but fortunately no longer the legal man.
Great usage of that wall cling just to make things a little bit more tricky. It escapes the corner forward, gets the hits, and this should install bloodlust here.
See, using a chunk of that bloodlust there for the attempt at the cross-up. That burst option super strong when you're able to access it.
Don't blame them. Goes through projectiles as well as being able to surprise the opponent.
Yeah, it's an easy cross-up too. You have to be close though.
Out of bloodlust though. Still Fury available.
Oh, dude, nothing's more satisfying on that exact situation. I know that half the chat has got to know the amazing feeling it is on the corner reset to just be like, I know who you are. I know what you are. You're holding up.
Dude, chicken blocking originated in Marvel 3. They know it's too dangerous. These versus players know it's too dangerous to stay on the ground.
Back out, went for the overhead. Ends up breaking the mushroom too. Ah, but that float is able to get the cross up.
Oh, we get the pickup off of that. Uses the install.
Uh-oh. Here comes trouble, as always. Ends up having to block.
One proc away from activating the mushroom badge.
Went for the second. It's gone for the second. It's trying to delay the second assist a lot in a ton of these situations here. Forces the break now.
Oh, and the mushroom super seemed to delete the time winder. Oh, the screen pull mix up. Dog, that one hits me all the time. I visually, I want to block high, but it's going low there just feels unintuitive.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Dude, able to position so aggressively for the 2H there. Stops the jump in exactly the way that you need to here is HUEBERT. There's still hope for the Warwick here.
Oh, we teleport right into the werewolf getting connected against. Oh, we're swinging. Babe Ruth pointing at the rafters.
Oh no. Break unfortunately activated straight through after the 2H. Doubled up with the axe here. And okay, he's going to optimize a little bit for some darts. Respect. I do respect going for the combos that optimize for something that's not mushrooms, because again, I feel like you will get mushrooms passively if you're playing decent neutral with Teemo. So, you know, getting a little bit more of the darts here. It's definitely respectable.
Yeah, as far as I understand, there aren't really combo optimizations that utilize the slingshot, so it's always really going to be the darts versus mushrooms in the end.
Because slingshot, you level slingshot by shooting assists straight up. That's like, that's the goal.
Essentially.
Oh my, I know it comboed, but it still felt like a dirty mix-up. Holy. Dashed up with the medium and gets the 2H as well. HUEBERT is kind of going off right now. That's level 3.
Oh. Dog, the shadows on the super. It's like the Baiken instant kill.
Too clean.
That's a trope that I adore.
Yeah. Oh, late cancel there. Meaty Time Winder still ends up doing its job though.
At a certain point, using these OSs, if you've shown that you can implement it properly, you can just start mixing things up and getting a little bit more tricky with it in the end.
Yeah. Committed to headbutt there, which does actually clear out the mushroom. Charges up and leaves a clone. Gets the air-to-air and should be enough to kill off of this one. Didn't even need the tag launcher, but you know, for the fans, why not? Just a
point here.
Oh no, but the mushrooms completely carry everything through, taking us closer to the wall. Level 3 on Wake Up! It's jumped, but we still get the throw!
Level 3 into throw? Where did we see that before?
A little Braum action, you know, we're borrowing from it, it's okay.
Pick and choose your own OS. We go for the kebab right into the overhead. Man, he still gets the badges even when he's dead.
Yep. So if this goes to a next round, which it might not actually here, HUEBERT should just be able to build the level 3 and does. So just like that, the 37th attempt is going to be able to be accessed here, and HUEBERT is going to be able to do just enough to take the finish as Warwick continues to survive in the bracket.
Yasuo Illaoi now.
I mean, I like this team more for him. Not even to say that it's a better team, but I like this team more for him. So we'll see if it pans out the way that I hope that it does. Hopefully the team works out well. But INZEM, again, INZEM have been looking like the main character today. Truly, truly.
Has INZEM even dropped a single game tonight? I swear he looks unstoppable.
I'll check. Because it's been kind of crazy. Every time they've been on stream, they've been kind of handling business. 1 game, 2 games dropped. 2 games dropped so far.
Those are the warm-up games.
Slid past. Oh, and charge S1 gets the hit, even with the assist not connecting. Luckily, Yasuo still good enough to be able to pick up his own pieces.
Oh, gets the forward throw instead. That still pushes INZEM out of the tentacles. Oh, we were already pressing a button. I think that auto-corrected to hit Yasuo there. It's like you're getting hit by a empty chestnut.
Okay, able to set it up there. So Zane coming through with the raid. Good to see you, homie. And unfortunately, while that is a cool little party trick on the tornado, that is not enough to stuff the big mushroom as it closes the distance.
I'll try spinning. That's a cool trick. Oh, rare footage. That was truly rare footage of Illaoi super just not connecting. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Well, just gonna try and reset it here. Mushroom does pop and is gonna be able to get the kill.
Oh,
did get the badge on his way out at least.
Dude, Yasuo super assist. Holy jeez.
It's pretty good. Oh no, and absolutely gets locked straight back down. Was gonna go for the strike throw here. Time is running out. And yeah, OTG with the level 3.
Oh man. Oh man. That was looking pretty clean for Hikari. Just up until he got thrown.
Okay. Extra extension here is we're going to be able to potentially set it up for the limit strike instead. It's going to be the tag launcher, and here we go. The Wrath.
Just the instant push block as early as possible, right into the stand medium. Actually, such great active defense from INZEM. Little early on that Rekka. It does eliminate projectiles, but it just didn't connect against the rock.
Comes up to take a break, sets it up one more time. Here's the big mushroom, and it's, oh, dude, that'll do it, absolutely. Being able to loop the crumple in the corner is so disgusting.
As well as having the wherewithal to just escape the corner to maybe get a little bit of extra room on the way into the next character. That 5M actually catching great spacing on the dash under. Teemo's got to be one of the only characters that can, with reasonable consistency, dash under a character that is jumping at you. Because I swear I try to dash under all the time, and it never works.
Oh yeah, I'm cooked, 100%. Caught up well as we get the pickup tag launcher. Set up for the limit strike. Game time. Cross up. Now with layer 1 at least, has the push block to be able to deal with layer 2, and now he can be able to set up the wind wall for himself at least, but that's not going to save you. Here it comes, dude. It's still coming.
They're like, hey, we heard you liked Gigantor Kai. But what if it also dealt you poison damage, even if it doesn't hit you?
Now, what if we slap the DOT on that bad boy? Looks like Hikari's gonna go for the switch up, though. Is not gonna stick it out on this one. Back to the freestyle and back to the Ekko.
We gave Aegis Reflector Gigantor Kai. We gave it to a zoner.
Thanks for the sub, Yurkov. And again, that was actually great timing on the tag there. INZEM port vision, kind of on 10.
Boy, he's so fast. The body block preventing a potential punish off the connection with the assist. INZEM back to full screen, setting up these mushrooms. Uses his little gopher hole to escape the corner.
What can you do but laugh? Like, truly.
Freestyle moment.
Yeah. Mid-tag is able to get through. Decent damage, but again, not much to show for it.
Oh, he recovers so fast off of that. Oh my god, that teleport. Honestly, I forgot which Ekko was Ekko. I had no idea.
Respect. Okay. Tag, goes to the S1. Tries a slash past and definitely does on the block string there. I don't believe that there's an opportunity to actually go for the parry off of that one.
I wasn't even looking at the health bar. I was looking at that. I was like, wow, what amazing defense. He blocked all of that?
And you were like, oh, wait a second. We'll pass him up for the jab. Go for the cross up there. And nice defense from both players. Absolutely ridiculous there. In the end, Hikari's able to use a bit of extra movement to just barely escape from the situation. That 2H goes just a touch wide.
Tried to push block and send the Time Winder out, but he's already running forward, gets the burst out from INZEM.
S1 for the knockdown. And this is the problem. I feel like Yasuo can do a pretty good job of sitting full screen, but again, 1 meter and all of a sudden, Ekko's able to get at least one look.
What a great usage of the air dash. Changing your air momentum in a game where anti-airs are so strong and such an integral part of the fundamental design of the game is such a strong tool.
Absolutely a little ridiculous there. Had an opportunity for a 2H. Instead, he's going to go for the super time winder. Here it is. Dig up another one.
Dude, he pogo hopped on the Time Winder super.
Beats the jump. Luckily, he's able to avoid it. Doesn't take too much damage there. And I like that too. Did you notice, Chad? They full screen. Teemo goes into the parachute and you tag, and he creates a wall. He crusaders you. It makes it to where the screen can't stretch because Teemo's still there. That's how he trapped him and made him block that.
There's 25 seconds left on the clock. Oh, that goes through projectiles. Recovers in time. Tried to meet them in the air. Maybe expecting a bit of an air dash.
Try to flip past. Uh-oh. Oh, no, just throws it.
If that was literally any other super, it would have won. If that was literally any other level 3. Maybe not Jinx, because Jinx has a lot of startup to it.
Hold up, let me rewind.
There was just no time at that point there. Unfortunately, Ekko's really, I think he rewinds in increments of like 4 or 5 seconds. So, you know, not much to be done there. You can't really turn it all the way back.
Oh, and with the badge up, this is going to do so much extra poison damage. And both characters get applied too. Just stuck in the cloud.
Setup time. Oh my. Absolutely ridiculous here as we get the follow-up again. Should be enough to take the finish. Using those mushrooms to get the extra extensions.
Oh, what a confirmation! Gets right through the parry attempt. This is going to be a kill, and INZEM now up 2-0 versus Hikari. At first, I thought that the Ekko switch was working out so well, but INZEM adapted.
That's definitely been a pretty massive change of pace in a couple situations there. Nice parry into the jab. There we go. It's a good extension, good way to start.
Using that push block actually gets around the full charge heavy. Not afraid of the throw either. Yasuo does not get anything mid-screen off of the throw other than a super.
Oh, okay. I appreciate on both sides of that one, but there it is. My time into the tag, dashes up, just gets pressure though. It's too far for an actual block.
Oh, he's so tiny. Bonk.
There's 2. Damage is going to be able to get the tag in time. Oh, and had the parry on the first layer, but unfortunately, again, as it was a projectile, not too much to show for it.
Able to get the confirmation there. First time INZEM's actually gotten hit by that mix-up. But unfortunately, the drop combo allows them to take so much space back and kill the Yasuo. How does Ekko deal with all of these projectiles in this space in the top corner of the screen?
I mean, super. Oh, that is the. There's your answer. It's a pretty easy, actually. You know, just down and team. It's 2 buttons. It's that easy.
You know what? You're so right. You're so right.
Normally, I would agree with you on the conundrum here, but that Yasuo super assist, as we've mentioned a couple times, is so strong, in particular in moments like this. Ignoring the projectiles, you're trying to clutter the screen. Yasuo doesn't care.
This combo is sick as hell.
Ooh. Finessed.
No dans about it.
Okay, and is able to get the connection there. Get back into this one a little bit at a time. Hikari starting to mount the comeback here as we do find the low. INZEM, the only question now is, question answered. There's the break.
Oh, not fast enough. Gets hit by a 90-mile-an-hour pitch right down the center. I'm just waiting for Hikari to use the super assist. Speak and ye shall receive, he says.
You already know. Delays it here. Manages to escape, though. Is able to get the teleport just in time. Able to get back to the mid-screen, and then the 2H on the overextension. Hikari just gonna let it go. Chooses not to spend the Fury. Doesn't want to try and overextend on the comeback here. And with a round apiece now, it's the winner's bracket life for Hikari on the line.
Using the slingshot from full screen. Able to actually level it up in the end, too. Has 2 out of 3 badges, too. Tagging out into Ekko right away. Definitely wants the OS opportunity.
Oh no, called the assist at the same time as that. That was actually a really unfortunate situation coming up there. Wires get crossed for Hikari, and now that's going to lead us into a decent mix-up. Oh, it's corner control.
Oh no. First comes out. We don't want damage on both characters dealt too heavily. Dude, so many claps. It's almost like applause here.
Down to the earth. Tag launcher. Here we go. Bender meter, just the one. Still has a ton of bar to be able to cash out on this one. Hikari is in big trouble now. Oh, and I think that might be it. No, okay, we're good. We're in. We're just waiting for the assist.
They tapped out for a moment.
I was like, hold up. Windball saves you a little bit of headache here. Tried to go for the 2H. Was looking for the anti-air, but we take such an aggressive angle on the side of INZEM. All badges acquired. Oh, and just like that, all 3 badges pinned on and is able to blink backwards to the perfect spacing to find a 2H to stop the approach. INZEM, again, continues to be the main character here tonight and is guaranteed top 2.
And add the extra drama here into the tournaments in the recent month.
The wind's at my back.
This is going to lock us into our final short set of the night here. It is a 2 out of 3 between mazetraps and HUEBERT. Get that Warwick. Keep up the momentum. Easy way to start there. Obviously, the Ekko assist into the tag. A tale as old as time. But the 2H, also, you know, pretty good. Not too bad itself.
Oh, messes up the option select there. The layers were not quite there. I don't mind it. You gotta show me you can do it before you've earned my respect.
Passing to, oh my, commits to the level 1, is able to just full send the super to get the finish because of it. Tried to commit with the headbutt as well, but we're able to block in time to be able to save ourselves.
Both these players fighting for revenge. As we saw, these were the players that lost on the winner's side of top 8. If HUEBERT wins, of course, they'll be having the more immediate rematch, as HUEBERT lost to Hikari, whereas mazetraps lost to INZEM.
Strike applied. Not very much damage on the combo here, but the meter build, as well as the extra little bit of extension, that bit of pressure, adding up well.
Just neutral techs in the corner. Still gets punished for pressing. HUEBERT down to his last character of game number 1. Or possible last character.
Oh, flips over the throw attempt there. HUEBERT has been pretty aggressive with the reversal throws and trying to look for techs.
Plenty of damage here, but opts instead to layer things on.
And that overhead into the medium, that did not even combo. Sometimes when you see that overhead, you just want to get aggressive. You want to press for yourself. And in situations where, unfortunately, trying to advocate for yourself puts you in a terrible position. HUEBERT going down a game now as mazetraps looking very strong on the approach. A more aggressive angle than we've seen from a lot of players tonight.
Off to a good start, though. HUEBERT gets the delayed into the super. The burst comes out despite the drop combo. Oh, let go of the dash just a little bit too early.
Wow. Dash timing on that one just perfect, though. Is able to rewind to the clone here and take the damage. Should be just enough. Absolutely. Super Time Winder will do it. Doesn't even need any extra extension.
On the surface, we think of Ekko as like heavy mix-up, so many layers, I can hit you in a million different ways kind of character. But I think we sometimes forget he does a lot of damage on his own as well.
Oh, yeah.
I think definitely because he can keep putting on those level 1 super time winders so effectively.
That S2, and oh my god, the tip of the 2H.
That's where there's the most momentum, and it's swinging much faster up there. Maintains the corner as well here, using the maximum werewolf.
The maximum Warwick, we love it. Got away. Oh no, and it's able to block the break attempt. Luckily, it's a very early break, so it's not going to be too consequential here. At least shouldn't be, especially as we land this level 3.
Oh, why hit yourself?
Damn. Sneaks it in with the jab there. HUEBERT's still alive. Ekko gets some momentum and can just kind of run these games over if you let him.
The time winders intercepted each other. mazetraps has been maneuvering around Warwick so well. More than just maneuvering around Warwick so well, it's being able to have that presence that makes it difficult for Warwick to approach and forcing him to really overextend into how mazetraps is setting up.
Another character off the books here for HUEBERT. Is going to have the Fury and is going to have the Ekko, the better of the anchor characters for sure. Don't know how much you're going to be able to get done, especially with the assist on the other side, being able to control so much space versus the opposing Timewinder. Not sure what to be done.
Oh my. Fury comes out, but we already get hit instantly. mazetraps is looking mighty strong right now, but the Fury defense buff means that we're not taking as much, but it's not going to be a comfortable position here.
That spacing was ridiculous there after Tech was able to perfectly punish, and we just double commit on the Timewinder mazetraps. In situations like that, I feel like Ekko can get away with it. Just chucking the projectiles, knowing you're going to have time for the 2H to follow up if they try and do some funny business. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, especially that the barrier to learn a character is so low. In combination, that sort of means that the upkeep of playing these characters is not very difficult as well. It's more about, do you have the mindset to be able to shift as fast as you need to in a competitive setting? Well, zooms right out, able to tag in just in time.
Look past. High-low game, always a little bit ridiculous there. Perfect timing on the parry as we get aggressive again, but misses out on the punish. Has to go for the break, and crosses up to get them both. This actually is crucial as we go for the limit strike.
Very patient there. Catches mazetraps, maybe trying to fuzzy out a little bit. That just straight for the low. Hikari in a strong position here. Already with the early hit, going for something just easy enough to take the kill in the first round.
That is, considering how defensively we have played a lot of these situations, that is about as fast of a first round, excuse me, as we've really seen. Tries to commit with the wind wall there, but easily rolled past it.
Cool. It's not the first time we've seen Hikari able to get that parry into punish. Hikari definitely the player who's most comfortable parrying in our bracket tonight.
Like seeming that way here has been very comfortable when it comes to, again, stopping a lot of these supers. As you said, we bring it back down to the ground. Quick pickup with the super of our own, though. mazetraps answering back despite the situations.
Some Dragon Ball pressure. How do you feel about stand lights?
That's a great question. Oh, was looking for the cross up there and tried to commit with the super assist behind him. Couldn't quite get there the way we wanted to, but still is able to get that extra extension and set up for the limit strike.
Strong offense, but equally strong defense. Almost misses the parry punish, but you're in recovery forever there.
Yeah, and unfortunately, live by the sword, die by the sword. Parry, while is a strong mechanic, there are heavy consequences, as there should be for whiffing it.
At parity here, this is the final round. The defense in combination with the movement, utilizing that forward assist from Ekko. Oh, but there's the baseball swing picking up, actually connecting against the Timewinder and getting the punish now.
And Fury, unfortunately, or break, excuse me, resetting the combo on your own Yasuo. mazetraps is able to get the pickup and continue the onslaught here as solo Ekko now seems to be the vibe as we do find the mark, at least with this first opening touch.
Going straight for the limit strike. Maybe hopeful that we're going to get some burst back by the time that it matters.
Same brain
One
cells.
right after the other.
Still good though. Dude, hell of a block and way to cross it up as well. Fury is just going to be built in time. You can see there's just not a comfortable place to use it. Goes for the initial super, gets the freeze, knows the opponent's just waiting to be able to block it there. It was kind of just a guessing game of when Maze is actually going to commit to the level 1.
It's all about timing when it comes to burst.
There's 2 freestyle players both double tagging at the same time, casual stuff.
Doesn't have the sandwich to make it near guaranteed. These players are so disciplined with how they use their defensive mechanics like retreating, guard, and push block.
That was, what a commitment. I feel like if you're willing to dash up and take that aggressive of an angle, why wouldn't you just dial in the next normal? Because that was a hell of a press.
Close enough to the corner. This means we get a level 1 super after this. Dead Yasuo.
Sends it just the way we need to. Little step back into the 2H. Through the time winder. Tries to delay. Mistimed on the throw, though. First world problems, unfortunately, a little too plus in the moment.
Low parries that.
Massive.
There's not a lot of players who have the wherewithal and the presence of mind to truly go for a low parry when it matters most. A lot of the crucial parry attacks tend to be mids.
Yep.
Mids and overheads.
Oh no, and the dash jabs continue to harass so effectively. Extra little extension here with the level 3 still in the pocket as Hikari should be able to put around on the board now.
They fell out a little bit too close to the corner for the wind wall proc.
Didn't fall for the frame trap, unfortunately there. Super Time Winder puts us back into the mid screen. Oh, okay, and gets the whiff punish to be able to actually get the finish. Woo!
Yeah,
Scary.
with time not on their side, that would have been so difficult to truly take that round.
Time Winders for the both, wind walls for everyone. Looks for the deep cross up there, doesn't go for the tag. Instead, it's gonna just keep the pressure up. Kind of recognized there as we fell down that the charge S1 was going to be really the only option. So anything that stalls you in the air, pretty easy pickings from that situation. As we do look for the cross up this time instead of trying to commit to the high-low.
An absolute devious situation when you get that charge heavy on block into Yasuo, who has so many different ways to mix up. Even a character like Ekko, you use that charge heavy as an opportunity to set up a charge clone, which turns into his own mix-ups as well.
Take a break. One more time. Finds the tech, manages to get away. Pretty decent way to start things off as we get the tag. Again, a freestyle moment that unfortunately goes a little too far out of the way. We were much too high in the air to be able to get anything else.
Just backing up. We don't want to deal with this Fury. Clean hit. We built the level 3. Almost definitely enough to kill here. Nothing fancy about it.
And no reason to do anything overly optimal if you don't need to. Tournament combos, always what we want to see, is we do manage to secure the finish. Yep, put us into the one-on-one, one-to-one, excuse me.
Yasuo wins.
Looks like they're both just mashing straight back into it too.
Ready. Let's go.
Oh, trying to escape, but backdashes are not safe. Only punishable. They are not in any sort of blocking state.
All it up, gets the sweep. Okay. Take a break indeed, rolls past. Looks for the connection there. Is gonna have to go for the dash away. Commits on the air dash for the second time. No 2H to be seen.
Oh, we fuzzied out. Air dash away, too. Active movement from Hikari. Still gets caught, though. The Time Winder so active. Oh. It hits behind him, too. That 2H is crazy.
Dude, what a parry. Absolutely ridiculous there. Catches the timing, knowing something else is going to be dialed in, delayed.
We're going to spend it here. Put us on equal footing as far as characters are concerned. Hikari with no meter on the side of Yasuo, but still some super assists in stock.
Okay, the assist at least comes out to be able to step in, take the projectile.
Unfortunate drop, misses the down forward heavy. Fury Burst comes out, able to connect with the jump heavy, finds the perfect jump in to allow the approach. I don't think this is going to be enough to kill with Fury damage reduction.
Jab dash up. Oh no, and with the parry, gets close enough and knows they can charge the heavy. Just an extra little bit just because. Should be able to just commit to the level 3 from here as the Fury is going to be locked out.
That parry was something else. Absolutely crazy.
Let's go!
Yeah, there's a small mix up there too. If they just don't do the air down heavy, I believe that's safe to get up attack as well.
I think so. Oh my, got the throw, lands and goes for the roll. Actually a very committal situation we ended up setting ourselves up for. Gets the kill, the assist dies and falls out of the way in a timely fashion. Sometimes they can potentially interrupt things, but no. I mean, mazetraps setting up the wall, getting the throw, and definitely enough to be able to secure the finish despite good resilience from Hikari here. Mazetraps is going to continue the lead. It's going to be 2-1 now.
Still got the 2x KO as well, despite having two separate combos to seal it out, too. It has to be something like you kill the assist character and then you have one additional interaction afterwards.
Probably. Damn. Close the distance so effectively here. Maze just looks so good when they're holding W, man. I love how aggressive they tend to play it in those situations. Hikari gonna go for the roll pass, look for the mix. It's not gonna work out. The stagger's finally gonna come back to bite him.
Uses the parry effectively, still gets crossed up. And a bit of a scramble turns into a burst coming out from mazetraps. Pretty even by both characters, but having initiative there, able to get the pickup and punish on the roll.
Okay, zip pass, limit strike. Go for the chase down there. Had the right read on the tech option, but unfortunately, whether it was missed space or just didn't get there in time, either way, it's gonna net a dead swordsman on our side, unfortunately.
Now, only one bar available for Ekko on mazetrap's side. Not necessarily a one-touch game. Oh, Hikari being just outside of that initial hitbox range means that the parry didn't actually connect. The throw pickup off of the roll attempt. Mazetraps now on set point here in losers finals.
Off the back of that second 2x KO here. Neutral drop. Wow, the timing on that tag was so disgusting. You knew the overhead was coming, but it was just an awkward game of chicken of when that tag was going to come through. so disgusting.
Very patient, very reserved on defense. The burst comes out though. Oh, the clone is out. That turns into the break.
Zips it back down to the earth. Oh, you already know. You know they're going to know how to parry that one. Looks for the tag, goes for it the second time. And the second we see that the break is not committed to, is going to immediately commit to the super of their own. Going to commit the ultimate, actually, to make sure. Now, Hikari does have full Fury, does have some meter to work with here, but has to pop the Fury almost immediately.
Just unfortunate mistiming of the approach to maintain spacing. Hikari finds the spot when they're moving.
Neutral. Both are just swinging out with the mediums. Trouble there, gets the extension, limit strike, definitely helpful.
Oh, attempted push block punish. Mazetraps building up to a burst though. Hikari just under a quarter left. Not the first time we saw this. That down parry, I think. Was it Hikari that did the first time? The crouching parry there?
I believe so. Both these players have been pretty aggressive in the way they've been parrying. Obviously, you know, when you're playing the team yourself, you have a pretty good idea of where you're trying to mash that in. This is it one more time, though. This is that situation again. Hikari, similar to before, doesn't quite have the Fury for himself, but does have the dash under throw. It's a good way to start.
Oh, just right into it. No playing around on that. Not worried about trying to gain a little bit of extra meter. Oh, I think they had the extra tag there, but didn't reaction punish. It's not going to matter. Mazetraps picks it up. That's 3-1. Eliminating Hikari at third place.
That's what I want to see.
I mean, Riot really captured lightning in a bottle here with duos. It's completely different experience than any other fighting game I've ever played. And having to work together and communicate with a partner is such a fun time, especially if you're doing it with your homies. That I hope that more people try to add to that fun in a game like this. But right now we're having a completely different opportunity. This is two solos, Mazetraps versus INZEM Grand Finals. Right now.
That's back down to the ground. Get up attack. Get up attack! I feel like people assume that I think most teams have ways to be able to just like kind of OS cover that. So I think people forget that get up attack is pretty damn good. The hitbox is decent. It's just Ekko, I feel like, is the one character where it's like, I'll never do it. I don't care. I'm too scared.
Oh. My time. My time.
Ooh, okay. Aggressive there. End up going into the stance.
And those little, oh, you already got the slingshot back. Those little assist connects, even if it's just one dart, do count towards the badge for Teemo. Oh my.
Single character left over here for Mazetraps now. Still has a bit of meter for himself, potentially. I mean, Ekko will die on the next hit, depending on what our starter is, but off of that, the throw, that will be the end for sure. I know it seems like throw scaling should be able to save you, but you don't know the power of the Vandal Scouts. They're too good. They're too nice with it. A mushroom and a pickup gets the tag, and INZEM takes the kill.
Dog, Teemo can do like 500 damage from a throw solo. It's kind of insane.
Some jab though. The extension there off the sweep.
Yeah, because Ekko not being the point means that we're still safe, but having Teemo on screen means that you're not safe to burst there. INZEM maintains the corner despite dropping a combo.
Set up the second hit there. Brings out the mushrooms and drops it back down to the earth. Has that mushroom behind him, which he does actually pull up. It's a gray beat confirm that is still going to be able to get the finish. Another heartbreaker. We've seen this time and time again against a lot of the confirms that INZEM has been going for. People just maybe aren't ready for the tech, aren't expecting the drop maybe.
Well, very cute combo there. Didn't have the meter for option select opportunity. And now the Fury Burst coming out. INZEM's gonna have to play this passive neutral. Great usage of the dash cancel to maintain pressure.
His way is Ekko, but still is able to maintain space and kill the rest of the Fury timing. And now, sitting on what I would say is a slight advantage here, especially with that that last one super assist left in the box for mazetraps.
I feel like something that INZEM has really been using a lot more than other Teemo players is the brush. I feel like we haven't seen that as much tonight.
I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. The potential to be able to turn invisible. If you have the fire powered up with the slingshot, it's very easy to accidentally ignite it. Being able to use your 2H to do it as well. Definitely has a lot of upside, as well as his repositioning with it in situations where he's getting chased down has been masterclass.
Yeah, and having it ignited directly in front of you stops a lot of the approach from the opponent's, especially with assists. With the forward advancing assists like Yasuo and Ekko, just having it out is incredibly strong.
Flat again, mushrooms follow through, and it's just gonna dip on out of there, take a little invisibility for himself.
Mazetraps trying to approach through them, but even still getting connected with the damage over time. The poison and mushrooms are incredibly effective.
Oh no, even with the get-up attack was forced far enough away to where it doesn't handle business. Gets the parry all the way through, but still isn't able to access really anything from there. And somehow mazetraps brings it back to the corner and gets both.
Strike on both characters. Great patience. Not mashing on the minus button.
Back with Super Time Winder. Nice interruption there, but the projectiles continue to rain down. Falls into the mushroom and takes so much damage. Everything was turned on its head. Mazetraps, really, I felt like we had a good chance, but that one explosion of the shroom changes everything.
That was such a quick turnaround. Just having that super mushroom out. Mazetraps trying to approach, even just getting chipped out or having some of the poison damage done was such a quick change for them.
Okay. Force the break, set the brush. And again, doesn't even opt for the damage there on the Ekko. Instead, just closes the distance, gets the hit, pogo stick to get back down to the earth. And actually, I think you die for this. No, not quite.
And still maintains corner as well. INZEM has just been absolutely on point, despite being maybe a little bit cold from having to wait for grand finals.
Listen, definitely not looking cold, but usually that's a sentiment I would agree with here, but INZEM has not missed a beat. It's a tag launcher again. And we're going to save us the trouble. Doesn't even want to make him watch the movie. Did the math on the darts, knew it was going to work.
Ready. Let's go.
Well, chat, I wonder whose time it is. The instant tag right back into Teemo as well. Just wanting to establish that neutral perhaps and maybe level up some of these badges.
Ooh. Got him again with the connection there. Mushroom ends up saving the day. A little too far for the axe, though. That's standing heavy. Pick up.
Oh my.
Oh my god. What a run up. What a commitment there. Tries to go for the parry. Misses out. No more meter on the table there for the Ekko for INZEM.
Seen a few Yasuo players, one or two Yasuo players doing a similar tactic of the quick tag into Yasuo assist, maybe baiting out a parry. It's looking like INZEM is the first one that got bit and punished there.
On the run back, on the run back.
Forward 10 buttons.
It's like that. Couple
Oh,
darts. Yeah, you're definitely gone. Oh, no, dude. No more meter for Teemo, but I don't think he's going to need it here. He's got a super assist behind him still.
Yeah, but no damage over time available, so it's just going to matter of raw hits or chip damage.
Okay.
Speaking of raw hits.
Yeah, extra extension. Able to get the air to air. Definitely the way you want to see it here. INZEM not going to spend the bar.
Goes for the low there. INZEM has been doing the overhead basically all night, using that instant air pogo with the jump 2M.
Oh, and I love that peppering in the low there just before the charge heavy to try and make it a little bit tougher if you're trying to go for some kind of parry shenanigans. Stick confirmed too off the assist.
Oh, caught mashing.
Oh no, and mistimes the parry too. Dude, that nothing makes me more mad than when I read it correctly and it slows down just at the right time. You misspace it by a hair.
Option select time.
Wow.
It looks like mazetraps mistimed it just a little bit, not able to get out the time winder there, allowing INZEM this pressure here.
Fast gets the throw. Yeah, because you had the clone that was going to be a combo, definitely a guaranteed Fury point.
Here once more. What a parry on the time winder.
Didn't miss it this time because that was a scary one.
The first game that INZEM has lost in top 8 tonight, even since top 16. Oh, that was a little scary.
Got up the damage here, sets up the time winder. Extra extension. Just enough? Absolutely. Just barely has to spend the meter.
Yeah, and not having to use the cross through super to lose the corner.
Imagine being a warrior with a sword, and you get outspaced by a small man with a frying pan. You spent all those years training with the blade. The frying pan is too active. Nice air throw, and that's definitely going to be enough. You didn't spend break, your character's gone.
Both players are going to be having access to Fury. INZEM having their assist earlier, but now both with all the resources available.
Super assist saved us there. And Crumples just in time actually avoids the super.
Oh, parries the assist though. Ekko not punished.
Oh, Jin Fury now. A little questionable here is now you're going to be stuck in the corner, and that's going to be a block. Reads the Fury and just chills. Throw into nothing is generational.
Yeah, and being so close to the corner, it means that Teemo had so much more time to even wait for the burst to come out.
Okay. I don't like reading the players too much, but May's playing a little mad now. That was a little faster than we've seen. That was a little more brute force than we've seen.
Oh, that's 2 characters. Luckily for Maze, the Ekko drops out.
GG with the heavy though. The demon defeated in the moment now. INZEM still. Big lead coming up now, at least in terms of the round.
Yeah, perhaps too close to the ground to effectively get that 2H out. Putting INZEM in a pretty good spot. Gets the pickup, and that's a kill here. Not a bad spot for either player.
Down to earth with the limit strike. Fury is intact. Gets the hit. Fury forced to be spent on the other side for Maze.
Yeah, that low follow-up after the burrito setup means that we're trying to call out a parry.
Oh no, and while I respect it so much, the parry unfortunately does not find a home as INZEM went for the Fury, throws the Time Winder, gets the hit on the assist, and Fury dash cancels it and sets up for an awkward strike throw. Away from the reset here as INZEM continues to be a dominant force in this one.
I wander.
INZEM looks nigh unstoppable. So far, mazetraps has been the one to keep INZEM on their toes the most, but it's gonna beg the question, is it enough? Are they gonna be able to leverage that offense in such a way for it to continue to be a problem?
Yeah, and this is also like just a good representation of the top level of things too. I mean, this is in both of these teams in the conversation for like top 5 teams in the game. Both of them in the conversation for like top 1-ish type of range, you know what I'm saying? They're pretty good.
Right when the install ran out.
And normally I would say there's a big advantage here for Maze, which it definitely has that character up. I would say it was looking a little tough, especially with the no break, but INZEM has shown that we've been able to potentially do it with that Ekko before. As we get the get-up attack to be able to at least have some room to move.
Well, what movement? Being able to get that air dash out as well as the air down heavy. Oh my god!
Way gets hit once again, tries to dash up in time for the stop. No shot.
A little surprised we didn't see a parry there. INZEM just tried to chicken block a little bit. Oh no!
Wow. The rewind is just perfection. Goes in for the level 1 and manages to find it here. mazetraps has level 3 on deck on their own side. Had to go for the parries, but it's just so difficult contending with the parries while also trying to track where your opponent's going to move. You can't take your eyes off either for a second, and that's set point. That's tournament point for INZEM.
Gets the throw. We're going to be able to set up here. Getting a few procs on the Dark Badge. There's so many layers.
And we're down to a position now where mazetraps is going to have to make a massive call of some point now. Gets the S1 and tries to get aggressive. He's not going to be able to find much for it, though, as we do get the push block. But unfortunately, push block can't save you forever. There's a Teemo on the loose.
I swear he dashed up just to be able to block that.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe trying to call out a burst with those dash cancels. Doesn't come out. Fuzzy out of the throw. No counter hit, so it doesn't turn into a confirmation.
Oh, and with that attempt at the parry, unfortunately, things go a little bit off for us here. mazetraps with a great effort, but INZEM, again, the main character of the day, off the Teemo, is going to be able to become your champion tonight for 2x KO.